Welcome, party people, and thank you all for joining us on Twitch. If you are new here, this is BPRPG, the Block Party's TTRPG Twitch streaming channel. We stream every Monday and Tuesday. However, Tuesday hasn't kicked in yet, but every Monday you can catch us right here at the same time. Probably something different because scheduling conflicts are a pain. This tonight is a D&D 5e campaign set in the world of Allandia, which is my homebrew world. This campaign is a one-shot because of some scheduling things. However, if you come back, either the next week or the week after will be another campaign DM'd by none other than JT. Other than that, we're going to get into introductions. Just so you guys know the name of this is the Dungeon of the Mad Jester. That's what today's one shot is going to be. Oh. So I am Voices of, and I will be the Game Master / Dungeon Master, literally this time around, which is so rare that a Dungeon Master is actually a Dungeon Master for the time being. And I'm going to hand it off to Zeus for the remainder.
Hey guys, Zeus here. I kind of made this character pretty spot on, and so it's a dwarf barbarian named Algroth Gravelmane. It's a mouthful. So yeah, that's my character there. He's gonna be really interesting. I don't know how I'm gonna play this guy, but yeah, this is gonna be fun.
And I'm JT. I'm just thrilled to be here and a player. Normally at this time slot, I'm DMing and having to deal with everybody, particularly like Gravy. But today I get to actually play a game, so, super excited. My character's name is Cage, and he's a gnome wizard. And yeah, it's going to be super interesting. I'm super excited. Nova?
Nice. Hey guys, Nova here. My character is a turtle paladin. His name is Archibald von Strongshell, but he's also known as the Impenetrable Titan, as some of his friends call him that. I kind of made this character thinking of kind of like Reinhardt from Overwatch. He's kind of like there to protect the squad, he likes to just help his teammates and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Solid. So that is going to be it for the introductions. I am going to set you guys in the world. So we zero in on this adventuring party. This party has been banded together for the last 10, maybe 15 years, knowing each other, and doing some random ins and odds all around this area. Right now, it has led them to a city called Gatham. Nothing else. Yeah. It's Gatham. It is Gatham.
Are you sure about that?
I thought it was Gotham.
Nope. It is Gatham. It is 1000% Gatham. I'm going to give you guys just the nice little introduction right there.
Oh, yeah, so it is Gotham. Okay.
So it's Gatham. And where we're going to zero in is the area of Hot Fair. Let me see if I can give a little bit of a ping right here for you guys.
If you shift click, it'll bring us to you.
Oh. Well, it's just that little green click right there.
Holy crap,
or shift click. There you go. That little room right there is none other than the fantastic bar and tavern of Jax. You may be wondering, Jax, that's such a boring name. Well, it's because he kept naming it different things. His name is Jackson Dawson, and unfortunately he hates his name, so it's Jack. And it stays as Jack because it's easy for everyone to know. They kept shorthanding it, they kept nicknaming it as Jack, so it became Jax. As you guys look within this tavern, the tavern is very ornately, I would say, furnished. There's 2 levels to it, set up very similar to a, more of an old Western style saloon. There's a very large rotunda that kind of goes around the top portion, about 30 to 40 foot ceilings, very tall for a tavern. The bar is, say, about 60 feet wide, set back with a set of shelves that go all the way up to the ceiling. Numerous bottles of every and which way of liquor, beer, ale, hard stuff, whiskeys, bourbons, anything that you possibly think of. Jack has it. You guys are sitting at a table. It's the three of you seated at a table of 5 with one additional seat for the dealer, because you guys are playing a game called Hit It or Sleep. And Hit It or Sleep is quite a simple game. It's one that everyone loves. It's pretty decent for the betting side of things. However, you've got one guy there. He's very annoying. His name is Tom. Tom has been sitting with you guys playing this. Tom is drunk off of his nuts. There's not an ounce of sobriety within his bones. He is slurring every word. He can't look straight, he can't think straight, and honestly, he's throwing his dice all over the place to the point where you don't really know if his dice are his or your dice are yours. So, we're going to zero in on you guys sitting at the table, playing a little bit. So, I need everyone to play Hit It or Sleep. So, Hit It or Sleep is going to be 2 d6s straight rolled. After you know what your number is, we will go around and you can decide to put money on the next hit or to keep it there. So,
okay. Do we just roll this in chat? Is that what we're doing?
Yep, we're going to roll it in chat. Well, where else would we roll it?
I don't know. That's why I was asking.
Right here in real life.
Right
It's
here.
on my desk.
So, we
Got a
are going
20.
to roll it in chat. Is it slash roll or is it roll slash?
Slash roll.
Slash roll.
Fantastic. Slash roll.
Roll slash.
Is it? Wait, what? I thought
One-
it was slash roll.
sorry. It's
No,
not-
it's slash
It's slash
roll.
roll.
It's slash
Okay.
roll. He's messing with
Have
you.
we done that stuff? Hey, I'm a theater of the mind kind of guy. I don't do
believe it,
roll
man.
20 stuff.
He'll believe it.
All right. So, everybody's going to roll it. So that is for the dealer. Dealer gets a 9.
So we're rolling 2d6, yes?
2d6. Straight up.
Woo! Ah! Woo!
Somebody's going to be hitting it a couple of times.
This feels like blackjack. Is this blackjack? But,
It's essentially.
but Jack's
However,
black.
the fun part is,
What's bust point for us?
bus point is going to be 20. Solid and straight 20. All right, so we got a 9, a 7, a 3, and a 5, and we got good old Tom. He's going to hop in here. Tom grabs the 2 dice, puts them into the center of his hand, starts rolling, and he looks at his hand, and he just drops it right onto the thing. Okay, guys, I'm good. I can do it. I know I can do it. I can do it. I did it. Ah.
Sounds like he just climaxed in his pants.
I hate Tom.
Tom sucks, dude.
The dealer looks around and he goes, all right. Now for the rest of you guys, would you guys like to hit it or sleep? And he's going to, let's just say in this order. So Algroth, you are going to get first pick. Is it actual Algroth?
Yeah,
Algroth. Okay. So Algroth, he looks to you, points at you. How about you describe your character though, real quick? How about that?
Yeah. Before I do
What do
that,
you
just
look
before I forget, what's the number that we're aiming for again?
20.
20. Okay. So I'm a 4'10" dwarf. I have pitch black hair that's long, braided down to like the back of my, like a little bit past my shoulder. I got a super long, black, thick beard as well. I do have a battle axe that I kind of carry around. I love that thing. And then I just have like, typical barbarian clothing on. Nothing else special except for like an X scar that's on like my nose. It's like right in between, like right there, right there in the little nose to middle eye section.
Right in your bridge.
Right there, bridging the gaps.
All right. So Algroth, we're going to have you roll another d6, good sir.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna roll that here in a second. Okay.
So you are sitting fancy
Giggity.
at a 12. Do you want to hit again?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it again.
I mean, if you get a 6, you're going to be fine. So
Oh, I mean, that's pretty
5.
close. That's pretty close.
Yep. So the dealer looks at you and he looks down at the dice and his eyes start up and he goes, "Okay, so one more time, or are you gonna let it sleep?"
So by the way, when I say long, my beard's like past my boobs. It's pretty long. So I'm stroking my beard. And I'm thinking, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep on that.
All right. Now he passes it off to Cage. Cage, how would you like to describe yourself?
So Cage is very short on like a normal human. He would be like top of the knee, probably. Yeah, he's very, very small. He's got like full wraps. You can't see his face. All you can see is his two like basically flight goggles coming out. They're little telescoped out, and no discernible weapon. But when we come over to Cage, there's just a long sigh. What else were you going to do on a 19?
Sleep on it. Sleep on it.
And then I will also give you.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're sitting at a 9. Would you like to?
And
All
by
right.
the way, just for the audience, I'm using my mage hand to pick up the dice. I'm not actually moving. anything.
Okay. All right. Solid.
Nice.
As long as it's not the Garfield Unseen Servant, we're fine.
He's coming back.
Please no.
Let's see, that's
13?
13.
Yep. Now, would you like to go again?
We're going to go again because mathematically it has to work out.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah. Mathematically, that did work
You're
out.
sitting at a 19. And
Perfect.
what
It's
was
not like there's an option I sleep.
Okay. All right. So the dealer looks very uncomfortably distraught at the frequency of which Cage is speaking at. And he looks to you and he goes, "Well, sir, as of right now, you are at the top of the group. Next up, who would like to go? How about you, Archibald?"
Yeah.
Jeez.
You describe yourself for us, sir?
Archibald is a heavy set turtle. He kind of looks like, in the aspect of us in the Earth realm of humans, like a snap turtle. He wears armor and is very shiny. And since he's very he's like 5'5", by the way.
We are
But he's
all
very
so short.
heavy.
Good lord.
He's so heavy, in fact, that he can't sit in chairs, so he has to stand up.
Oh, okay.
I'm very heavy.
I would like to correct the record. I am not short.
You are short.
I just do the growl.
Okay. All right. So the dealer looks at you, Archibald, and he says, "Okay, so roll your dice."
How much did he have
Gotcha.
again? How much did
He had 5.
Yeah,
He had 5 to
5.
start.
Okay.
Yep.
Archibald, roll.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
10.
That's
All right.
came out swinging.
So he looks at you and goes, That's a fantastic roll. You're at a 15. Do you want to hit it or sleep?"
The maths don't look very good for you.
Quiet, Cage. Who needs math? I'm gonna roll it. Wait, was that the saying? Roll it or sleep it? Or...
I mean, you could just roll it.
Yeah, hit it, whatever.
Okay.
I think it's hit it or sleep.
He kind of
Hit it
rolls
or
his eyes when you
sleep.
say it like that.
Hit it or sleep.
Hey,
with it.
make the game, man. Okay.
Oh. And that is a bust for old Archibald.
Oh,
Finally,
I told you the math does not work out.
Cage, I don't like math. You know this.
That's why
So
I did
finally-
it for you.
Finally, the dealer darts his eyes across, makes contact with Tom. Well, whatever contact he can see. Tom is more than likely seeing at least 2 of the dealer. And Tom looks at him and goes, "You already know. Roll one more time. We're gonna do it. Roll.
Tom's had enough. Tom needs to stop.
I guess 6. I guess 6. I'm feeling lucky. And
Okay.
Tom is going to roll one more time. However, he's going to do it properly.
Wow.
Let's look at that. Oh, just right around it. That's the 20. That's the 20.
And as the dice are bouncing, can I cast Minor Illusion to make it not 20 and make it 21? Can I make the 4 or 5?
Okay, so you can cast it, but I need to slide a hand check first.
Yeah.
Because the dealer is well versed. Right.
Oh, you crit that.
That 20 will do.
So Tom looks down at his dice, and you just see sadness.
So he's
Because-
like, I got a 20. And I'm like, actually, if you do the math properly, you got 21.
Yes. I'm going to say the dealer and Tom both are now thinking back and saying, well, was his first... maybe his first roll wasn't. Maybe his first roll was more than an 8. Maybe it's a 9. Maybe he rolled a 9.
It was. I do all the math at the table constantly.
Okay. And so that is going to be the last round of that. And so he's going to look at you guys and just say, how about the dealer's going to look and say, how about one more hand? Simple as that. Won't be any other problem. At this time, you guys look around, and the atmosphere of this bar is very, very jovial. There's a lot of happiness going around. You see that there is a live band that's over on the right side. That's the fantastical workings of the big bodacious bards. That's the group that's performing right now. It's more of like an upbeat kind of, like a happy-go-lucky type of vibe to it. So, but however, you do see one individual that's like kind of moving around. He's kind of going against most of the movement of the crowd, and he kind of looks over. He spots Tom, and he comes and he sits down. Now, Tom is on the far right of this. It's set up like a blackjack table, so it's essentially there's 5 chairs around, and then there's one guy sitting in the middle, much like a Dungeons and Dragons table. So you 3 are in the center 3. There's one empty seat to your left, and then on the right is where Tom has his drunk butt sitting in. This individual comes over and sits down directly at the left side. He takes a little bit of time with just gathering his things. Once he's seated, he asks very solemnly, he just goes, do any of you have like a coin or a ring, or perhaps like a what do you call it, a gear, like a gear of some kind, like a clockwise gear by any chance?
I have a question real quick. Are we done gambling or playing cards?
There's gonna be one more time around.
Okay. Because I just came up with this, like, whenever I'm doing like any games like that or gambling, I have the deep voice, but like outside of that, it's like some kind of like Scottish cursing sailor dude.
Okay. No, so you guys are still gonna go for one more round. So he kind of sits down, and so does anybody have anything like that? Any ring, any gear, anything like that?
I just grope my beard and just look at him like, no.
I have a ring, but it's very expensive.
What's a Gia?
Okay. Very well then. And as he's like just finishing statement, the oh my gosh, the dealer reaches into his pouch and he pulls out, and it's almost like a watch gear, like something that you would see in a watch. And you guys have from time to time seen some very wealthy individuals with watches. They're gigantic, like they take up a majority of their wrist, but there's occasionally some pieces that you're able to see that are kind of exposed within the makings and the inner workings. So he like grabs one out and he just like holds it out and he goes, I mean, if this is what you want, I guess here you go. And he just says, okay, thank you. So he asked for everybody to throw in antes. I'm not gonna have you guys put in any antes or anything like that because this is just like throwing around dice.
I'm still playing.
Yes, Tom is still consistently he is still seated at this
Tom,
table.
I believe you miscounted how much gold you just threw in. You're missing some.
Oh, okay, I can do that. And he pulls out another handful, he's not even counting, and just plops it down in the middle and goes, "That's to be sufficient."
Oh, perfect, dealer. That looks like a tip for you.
Oh, that does. Fantastic. All right, boys, I need you guys all to roll for me. / roll 2D.
Looking good.
Ooh. Why are the dwarves always so lucky?
Because
All
of
right.
our beard hair.
Okay. Oh, and then I need one more set. You see that the person that now has the gear, he just grabs some dice and throws it. He's not much paying attention to it. Roll 2d6, and that's what he rolled. So, all right. We'll just start with because of how the table is actually set up. So the dealer looks at the individual that just sat down. He's like, so you start first. And he's, very well. I shall hit it, as you say.
It's not very hard. Tom makes it look difficult.
He sits at 18, and he's gonna kind of you see his eyes dart up to the very top, and he's kind of it almost looks like he's searching in his head, and he's like, I'm gonna sleep on it. And he then, as you guys are it's passing on to the next person, you see him pull out a little piece of string, and he just starts to slowly intertwine within the gear and pull it taut a little bit, and then kind of sets it down. Next up is Algroth.
Bring it home, Daddy.
Told you not to call me that.
I don't listen.
Ooh. All right, so you are sitting at 16 right now, sir.
Going again.
The math won't help you this time.
Oh, that is. And the
just a
dealer
swear
looks
warning, real quick, before he even says anything. Algroth goes, "You fucking piece of shite dice! This is why I don't play this bloody game. You," and he's not gonna flip the table, but he's doing the gesture. He's like, "Fuck this shite."
Oh, okay.
Oh, he gets
All
a
right.
little animated occasionally. It's okay.
Hey, fuck you, you
Interesting.
stupid leprechaun-looking piece of shit!
I'm not a leprechaun.
Give me my gold! Give me my bloody gold!
Let's just continue right on. Cage, can you go, sir?
I sure will. I'll be happy to. I hate this game.
You're at 10.
This game is awesome. Never mind.
Fuck you, Cage! Fuck you!
The other guy's at 18 too, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the other guy's at 18.
So mockingly, I look up at the ceiling. Oh, there's actually not a choice here. I sleep. Sorry.
And you see him dart his eyes just a little bit over, but he's still wrapping the rope just slightly around the gear.
I have a little rope, and it's wrapping around my magic hand. I just have it wrapping around one of its fingers. I'm just trying to mock him a little bit.
Okay. Next up is Archibald.
Before I roll, I turn the cage and I'm like, you are very mean sometimes.
Yes, I am occasionally.
How about you shut the
I'm
fuck up and roll your bloody dice, you piece of shit? That's why you're
Daddy,
slow as a
be
turtle.
quiet.
Hey, you know what? This is why I'm gonna fuck your mother.
Let him win, please.
all
He's very
right.
good at the game.
Archibald rolls the dice.
I told you he's very good at this game.
All right, you're ahead of everyone right now.
19.
Okay.
Jeez.
And so, as the dealer looks to Archibald with a very happy oh, you're leading right now. His face goes down a little bit. He looks over, and Tom is, yeah, I'm not looking at him. Fuck. Come on, better. I'm ready better. I can do so much better.
I really
Again.
hate you, Tom.
Everybody fucking hates Tom.
You drunk.
13?
Which, what did I roll? I did an 8. 8. Okay, so
Did you roll an 8?
yes. She's at 15.
You know, Tom, there's some groups that would really like to talk to you. They even give you chips occasionally.
Are you talking about the Alcoholic Anonymous?
Are you a member?
No, I'm not a part of the bloody member group.
Well, I've seen you drink before. We've been friends for like 10 years.
Hey, you know what? Shut the fuck up, alright?
Oh.
My drinking's not a part of your life.
Tom, you suck at this game, man.
So
Tom,
you see
go
Tom.
home.
You see Tom, and he's like, "This is the stupidest thing," and he like picks up his like drink, and he's pretty much in like the projection of just like throwing it somewheres. As he stands up, and once the hand gets onto the grasp, though, the individual that's sitting across from Tom, you see him take the gear. He picks it up and he pulls it taut so that the pieces of wire are across. And you see him one whip around and immediately just not really slingshots it, but just kind of whips the gear across. It hits Tom square in the middle of his forehead, and Tom is now knocked out cold completely.
Ha! That's what you
And-
get.
Who's closest? That'd be Archibald. Archibald, roll a perception check.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, can I like use my prestidigitation, just clean off any blood on Tom?
20.
Okay, so Archibald, Tom's dead. Yeah, Tom is completely dead. Wherever he hit him was like a soft spot, and so you look and like the gear was kind of like it was imprinted almost. However, the gear has been removed, and that spot is hollow, and it's in there. Well, it was in there, but it's now back into his hand, and as the individual like kind of gets back into like his normal just like seated position, he slowly undoes all of the rope from the piece of gear, and you see him like put it into his pouch. He's got a little bit of a cloth there. He like wipes it a little, and then he picks it back up, hands it over, and the dealer's like, I'm gonna be honest, I think he's dead. I don't want that.
No, he's not. He's not
What?
dead.
Is Tom dead?
No, Tom's not dead. I want to minor illusion the hole to make it look like there's not a hole there.
No.
Okay.
No.
Archibald, you see the hole disappear, and you're like, huh.
No, Tom's fine. He's just a drunk.
Either way,
We should rob him afterwards.
I don't want that gear back. And the dealer like gets up and he goes over and he looks at Tom. You see him like kind of put like 2 fingers to his neck, and he's like, yeah, okay. And he gets up and he just kind of walks away. You see him as he's like, he kind of maneuvers and pushes his way with a little bit of urgency through some of the group. And then he gets over to like a large bugbear, and he kind of is like, he whispers in his ear, he points over to like Tom on the ground. The bugbear just plows his way through this crowd of people, goes, picks up Tom, and just kind of like drags the body out.
Bye, Tom.
If you guys,
Fuck
as you
you,
guys are
Tom.
looking, they put Tom like up on a couple of steps, and the bugbear like slaps him, and like the body just goes limp. But you see the bugbear like turn, and you can completely read his lips. He just goes, "Yeah, he's dead," and then they just leave Tom there. That's about it.
Tom.
Does the dealer come back?
No, the dealer is done with you guys. Like,
I'm
he's
taking all the money. Like, I see that he's not coming back, and I'm taking it all.
he's probably fine with that, honestly.
Fuck Tom, I'm taking all this gold.
I confront, trying to get names. Algroth. Like, I put
out
my
of this
hand out
game.
on the table. I've run the round.
Well, no, you didn't.
Did
I
you
still
get
have
a
rolls to
bloody
make.
I rolled
20?
a 19.
I'm sorry, did you get a bloody 20? So fuck you! And I'm like still
I
grabbing
have
all
an
the gold.
18. Excuse
19's
me.
high. Mathematical.
Mathematically, you
Aren't
can
I'm
suck these
still in
nuts!
I'm in it too. I rolled a 19.
Listen here, you little fuckface. I'm getting the gold.
Scooping it. He's still scooping.
I would like to say, like, during this whole argument, I've already taken all the gold. Like, I've scooped it all. Like, they're still trying to
Okay.
argue, and I've already
No,
scooped
my
it all.
mage hand's got at least a handful.
I'm sure you got a handful, but I got the 99% of it.
My hand has some too.
You probably have like 2. You have like 2 coins.
I have 2 coins. I'm like, hey.
The entire conversation, entire game, Kay just sat there like arms crossed. Even when like y'all are rummaging through the table, he's just like, "Yes, I got an 18," and the mage hand's like, "No."
Scoop.
Oh gosh. Okay. So you see the individual who's still sitting at the table. Like he kind of looks over to you guys and he's like, "Is this how you normally interact with each other? Like, is it usually this
What the
hostile?"
fuck you still doing here, lad? You just killed the guy.
Man. I tried to cover it up, but you're kind of bad on it.
The fuck you killed that guy for, huh? Finish the scoop
I
of the rest of the
mean-
gold.
I mean, if anything, you did us a favor. I hate Tom.
That dumb fucking
I kind of
sucks.
figured. Okay. So, I mean, I was here because I had heard what you guys did at the Fiddlefoot Mines. You had been recommended.
I highly
Definitely.
doubt that.
Yeah, dang, fuck that place.
We hurt a lot of people.
I killed
Well-
those kids.
That's
was
good.
okay.
What? I don't believe that kids were involved.
I'm very powerful.
The ones I killed were.
He didn't kill
Um,
kids.
I
can't tell.
Wrong.
Everyone's all the same size.
He doesn't understand the humans.
Yeah, you fucking
Okay.
kids. You all look the same to me, with your pasty skin and your short, bare faces. Where's your beards? Where's your beards?
He thinks anyone without a beard is a child.
You are all man children and women children without your beards.
You don't even know if I have a beard. You've never seen my face.
I don't even know what you are.
Are you guys talking? Are you talking to him up like this?
Yes.
Is that who you're talking about? So
kind
he's
of.
gonna he's gonna take his hood and he's gonna pull it back. You very prominently see like very high elf pointed ears, completely. Like
Oh,
this.
he's a pointer.
He's a pointer, not a shower.
That's by far the racist thing I've heard today. Fantastic.
Yeah, fuck you.
You are
You killed a man.
Killed him. Bane of
well,
my
to
race.
be honest, he did have a bounty where I come from, so I'll be collecting his body sometime soon. But
I don't fucking care.
Wait, we get to split the. Never mind.
you had you had nothing to do with it other than
fuck
making
do you
him more
want?
drunk. Well, I did have, just a nice little hint of information for some loot that was a little long.
Oh, I like money.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I figured. That's what I figured.
Why didn't you
So-
lead with that?
Well, I was trying to get there, but between the mass genocide of children, I really got a little sidetracked.
I wouldn't say it was
unfortunately.
genocide.
If you're gonna be the morality police, you just killed a man in cold blood without saying anything.
He hung people outside of his home.
And
Yeah, we've all done regrettable things. You should have
No.
led with that.
anyways, about the money. The money.
Fantastic. Yeah. So,
Oh, would
There's
you
a-
like your ante back?
and I'm okay. I don't need it. Honestly, I don't need it. I don't. So, besides that, what I was going to say is to the
Oh, are you gonna drink that? And I just like point to the beer that that's like next to him.
he's going to look and he's going to be like, I believe that's your beer. I didn't get any beer.
It's actually Tom's beer.
Hey, fuck Tom. And I just start chugging it.
Okay. Spectacular.
I might
So,
have released that. Sorry.
do any of you know about Hector the Mad Jester?
Oh,
Have you heard of him?
of course.
Oh, you have. Good.
Now who the fuck is that?
No, wait, what?
Oh, I just can't tell you about it. It's a secret.
Fuck you and your
Oh.
fucking secrets.
Understood. So, Hector the Mad Jester, he was a, Mad Jester that died about 600 years ago,
I want
I would
more.
say.
More. Oh, yes.
Can you
Yes.
shut up? He's talking about the thing that's gonna get us money.
Oh shit! Fuck me. Sorry about that. Continue.
So, Hector, he is the Mad Jester. He died 600 years ago, as I had said. He left a citadel completely vacant. And within the citadel is what's known as the Dungeon of the Mad Jester. Now, I don't want to go into the Dungeon of the Mad Jester because I've heard that for one individual, it is very, treacherous. So I figured, because I had seen that you guys were competent within the mine, that you guys would be competent enough to deal with this dungeon. I don't know what it entails. I don't know much more behind it. However, I know that there are some very, very rare and elusive magical items deep within because he was a hoarder. And he killed many people and stole their magical items, and he never was found with it on him.
Oh, sorry, fuckface. I just got a question. You
My-
said he was a
my
whore?
mage-
Oh my gosh.
My mage hand pushes your hand down when you're like,
Like this. It's like, oh, fuckface. You say he was
no
a whore?
questions.
He was a whore!
Hoarder.
Oh! Why don't you
Did
fucking
he
say
have
so?
secrets?
He probably did, and
I
they would
love
be.
secrets.
I can tell that you all are very fantastic individuals. I am
What was
not.
your name?
That's a stretch.
Ah,
That's a stretch.
my name is Weslar.
Weslar, why don't you just go and clear this thing out?
As I have said, it is treacherous for one, and I don't feel like dying today. So, I felt like I would hand it off to you. Also, it's been causing some trouble to the surrounding small towns, because he's kind of a ghost, and he's kind of killing other people in his ghost form. So, if you guys could just go in there, remove whatever it is that is still holding him here, and also, you know, take whatever you need, take whatever you want. I'm not asking for anything in return. Honestly, I don't want to ever interact with you three ever again in my entire life.
Before he finishes the rest of his sentence, I get up, flip the table, and I'm like, let's fucking go, let's go kill some people! Oh, to prove my worthiness to my
Oh, yes.
lord!
We shall protect the children of all the places that have
Yeah,
been...
fuck the children, we're here for the code and protecting our lives! I'm gonna
I'm
prove
trying to
myself!
fix our reputation.
You know what? Fuck the reputation. Fuck the government. You'd
Yeah,
fuck the
before
Lord
you
of
even
Mayor.
continue, you need a strength saving throw. Well, actually, give me a strength check because this table is magically cemented into the foundations of this house.
Aw, I
Yeah,
didn't work.
you don't even come close to moving. I'm gonna be honest, you probably grab it, and then as you try to lift, you smash your face into the front of it.
Can I roll and then just get on top of the table and do my whole roided moment?
You gotta do a dex save on that. That's
Okay.
not just something you can do for fun.
Let me see if I could do that then. Oh
No,
well,
no, that's not what you do. I'm gonna say you land on your back, and then you like slowly get up, and you're kind of standing in like the captain, like you're kind of standing in the hero pose. That's what I'll say.
And I'm just
So
saying,
as he goes
fuck
to
the
lift
kids in the
for it-
government.
As he like goes to lift for it, and I see he's struggling. I want a minor illusion of sound, of just like a quiet but very noticeable fart as he's straining. It just.
Okay, that's
Oh
what you
my
do.
gosh!
That wasn't
Okay.
me. That wasn't me. Cage,
He's
was
gonna-
that you again?
He picks up a map and he unrolls it and he puts it in front of you and he says, "Please, for the love of God, I don't ever want to hear you ever again. Here you go. Beware of the banshee. It's around occasionally. All you have to do is go southeast to the key. Goodbye." And he just gets up and leaves. And he doesn't want anything to do with this.
I think he had a stroke as he was talking. What is a banshee?
I don't know, but I bet you that guy's name's fucking Tom. I bet you that much.
Who do you pass the
Tom.
map to?
It's Tom.
I'm gonna say he put it on the table. So whoever wanted to snag it first, go for it.
Is it like, am I stepping on it by any chance?
No, he probably put it in front of you.
Okay.
I'm not even paying attention to this map you put on the table.
As
I
I
have no
see,
idea.
I guess I see him leave, and I go to get down, but then can I slip on the map as I'm getting down?
Sure.
I slip on the map, and then as I get up, I'm like, the fuck is this?
You're
Oh.
such a clumsy giant oaf.
I don't know who puts this underneath someone's foot. That's dangerous. Someone could die like that. Like Tom. Fuck it, Tom.
What, are you comparing yourself to how dumb Tom is? Because I agree.
Okay,
As
know
you've
what?
continued-
Fuck you,
as-
short height.
As you've continued with the profanities, there was a table of like, it was a majority of like women, and they have gotten up and they have moved tables because they just don't want to hear that anymore. Like they very obviously were like moving to the other side of the table, and then when it continued, they just got up and left.
Beautiful. I love it. Love
So,
to hear it.
this is the map that you guys are seeing sitting there in that terrible resolution as well. It looks like maybe he took a picture of the actual map on like a rock and then just blew it up for you.
Screen rocked it.
So, yeah. So that is the map for it. You guys have given the information that it is the Dungeon of the Mad Jester, which is part of his citadel that he had. There is possibly some magical items that are plugged away deep inside, and it is apparently treacherous for at least one person. So,
Oi, tiny dicks. You think we want to go down there and get some of this loot?
For the last time, I am very tall.
Never said nothing about your height, just your stature. Alright?
It's about mental fortitude, dummy.
Are you even a real person? You're a fucking gnome. You can go and protect my grass for all I
How do
care.
you know I'm a gnome?
You told me this just 3 weeks ago.
Oh, I thought you would forget.
That's not something you forget.
Are we going to walk out of here or not?
I was just
Yeah,
fucking
we-
asking you.
Okay,
need to
well,
work-
as the leader,
Now I know
slow
about
your
that.
roll there. We all know there's no
think we
leaders
took a
here.
vote. We took
It's,
a vote. It's when y'all were asleep, and I won.
Who the fuck would vote for you? Definitely wouldn't be
Voted
us.
for you.
No, y'all were asleep, so you didn't get a vote.
I'd rather vote for Tom than your stupid ass.
Well, Tom's dead, so I wanted to.
And so I'm second charge, and I'm in charge, and what I say is we go and get some of this booty.
I thought it was like a 30, like 1/3, like we all work together.
Listen here, Teenage Mutant piece of shit. We're gonna go and get this booty, alright?
Hey, don't yell at my best friend like that.
Yeah.
Since the hell, when have you guys been best friends?
Well, for like at least a week.
Yeah.
The fuck you guys. And I just go ahead and start to leave.
okay. All right.
Not right now. I'm not in the mood.
Oh God. All right. Okay, so you guys all gather the gold and the loot that was sitting on the table. You guys all get up your chairs, make the obvious screech as you step up and stand, except for you, Archibald, because you did not have a chair. As you guys push your way through the crowd, not seeing anything more than everyone's butts and backs, because every single one of you are super small. This is a majority
How
of...
rude of you.
So you guys push yourselves all the way through this, go out the double doors that swing the same way that an old saloon style does, and out into the bustling city of Gotham. Where you guys are at, it'll probably take about an hour to get into, to get to the south gate that will let you guys out, and get you guys away from everything. I still have the city map up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So,
you
yeah.
have the
Party City.
guidance, like where we need to go map, not the Gotham map.
Oh, gotcha. Let me pull that one up real quick. Okay, so here you go. You guys are right here, or shift. You guys are right there, and essentially you guys got to get right here and then just to right there.
Who was?
So
The fuck?
what?
I was trying. I was I was using the scroll to like move the map, and then it just kept going up and down like someone was moving it, and I wasn't even touching my mouse.
Yeah, I was trying to put you to the spot where I was moving it.
If he shifts pings, you can move people to the position.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
It's great for videos.
You were trying to counter it, but it wasn't working.
It's because I was trying to get it good looking.
That's because I only have counters.
Yep. So as you start to move on through the city, this is a pretty well-built city. It's an older one compared to the rest of the ones that you guys have been to. What?
What?
Oh my gosh, you guys are just very stupid. Okay, simple
What
as
did
that.
you expect? You invited us.
Yeah.
It's fucking
This is what happens when when the majority of the Green Cloaks party backs out. You guys get a piss posh one shot of absolute chaos. So,
Yeah.
as you're moving through this city is very well built. There are very intricate signs all across everywhere. Tons of different shops that have to do with all kinds of things. You have grocers, you have some blacksmith, you have some people that have more like bips and bobs, kind of a couple of like antique items and such that are sitting in the glass. As you're kind of moving, there's some kids that are running around. There's one kid that like, it's very strange. Everyone else is kind of like happy and go lucky. One kid's just got another kid like up against the wall, just punching him in the face, but they're both laughing. So you don't really know what's up with that. As you continue, yeah, there's an old guy who is walking next to a half giant who's like 4 feet taller than him. But the old guy is the one that's carrying like this big, it's like a cart that has a bunch of different types of potatoes on it. And so he's kind of pushing it, and the half giant like looks down at him and is like, this is a really weird town for us to be in, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why we chose it. And the individual who's pushing it, this old guy's like, well, you know, it kind of pushes because it's where a lot of people go to, but for the most part, we don't really know why we're here. Why are we really here at all? Why are we in this world? What's chosen us to be here, you know? We don't really know. We never will know. Who knows? And the half giant's just lost his train of thought.
As we walk past them and I overhear this conversation they're having very loudly, I'm like, your purpose is to go to Jax's bar!
Been there. It's okay.
Ask
It's my
for
favorite.
Tom, he has the secrets you desire.
As for Tom,
Tom has the secrets. We can't speak anymore.
okay.
You've been
Do you guys
warned.
want to buy some French fries?
No.
Oh, I
I'm
fucking
a-
love some French fries.
We're not allowed to talk to these people. I got the message from my god to tell them about Tom. We have to
Fuck
go
you
on
and your
now.
god. How much for the French fries? Come on.
It's a simple copper piece. Money's not really that crazy, so it's just a simple copper piece.
I flick him a gold piece.
Awesome. And so
That's for
he
Tom.
goes, he's like, oh, that's gold. And he bites it, and he's like, oh my, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
And he gives it to the half giant, and the half giant, you see him like sling a backpack underneath his arm. He just unzips a little pouch and then just puts it in there, and then just zips it back up and throws it back over his shoulder. And so you see, like, what it is that this person, this old guy, kind of like moves around to the backside. You can now see that he's not really old. He's just hunched, and he's very obviously half elf. So old could have been like, you know, he could be about 300 or 400 years old. However, that's just kind of how he's sitting. So he sets up the he puts the cart down completely, and you see him like flip up a couple of things, and then one more thing, and now there's just this big sign at the very top that says Russet Brands Potatoes of All Things. And so he just starts like, he's got this real cool like makeshift shovel almost that is pretty much a colander for French fries. He dips it into this vat of boiling something. I don't really know what it is, but it's boiling something, and out comes these mismatched sizes of slices of potatoes. And he takes out this mug, and it's a decorative mug that says Russet Brand, and he puts it into there, and then you see him grab like a little shaker. It's kind of like made of like, intricate pieces of glass that aren't the same colors. Like, it's very strange. And then the top is like all gold. It's a gold top. And he just kind of brushes like some type of herb on top of it, hands it over to you and goes, "Hey, you go and enjoy that. It's pretty good. I've known across the entire land for my potatoes. It's pretty great."
Is there a check I can do to see how good these are to me?
No, not at all.
Okay.
When you actually, like, once you take one, you are hit with the craziest sensation of flavor. Like, you thought the bar food at Jack's was pretty good, and Jack's is one of the like top 3 taverns within this county, but this is by far some of the best food you've ever had. There's like a perfect mix of salt as well as a little bit of sweetness to it. Like, it's almost like he sprinkled a little bit of cinnamon within the salt sugar. And so it's like a very crazy combination. And he kind of just looks at you while you're eating one. He's like, "Yeah, you know it. Just tell everybody, look for Russet."
And then he kill some kids for these. Give me another one. And I flick him another gold piece.
Okay. And again, same exact thing. And this time he like goes for the same thing, but then he like looks at you and he's like, "Nah." And he reaches over. There's one that's sitting behind it. This one is in a steel cup. And he takes it and he just barely shakes a little bit out to where it pounds on. This is not more granial, but it's more, it almost looks like basil, like an herb more so than it does like granule, like salt and cinnamon stuff. And so he kind of just like mixes it around. He takes the cup and he shakes it and then he hands it back to you and he's like, "Try those. Those are the beast resistance."
Hey, fuck yeah. And I take like 3 of them and I shove them in my mouth.
This is a very crazy combination of flavors. It's strange because part of it is like sour, almost like it's spoiled, but it doesn't taste bad. Like, it's a good tasting spoil. Like, your brain wants to say this is trash, but it's also saying like this is the best thing you've had in a long time. So he again looks at you and is like, "Yeah, those are called freedom fries." And then he just like, he closes them up. He goes, "That was all the amount of potatoes I had. I was actually sold out and we were just going to get a refill. But if you ever see me again, just let me know. And I'll get you set up with some more French
Fuck
fries."
yeah. I like chug the non-beast ones in my mouth. And I'm just like, "Oh, no."
Okay, yeah. And he's just like, "I like the enthusiasm." And so he picks it up. He picks up the whole thing, and the half giant looks at you guys, and he's like, "I hope you have a great day." And then just like starts to walk again with the old man as he goes out.
Don't forget about Tom. He won't forget about you.
Okay.
Damn good
Yeah,
fries.
I'll think of that. And then he looks to the half and goes, "Who's Tom again?"
He's at Jax's bar. Can't miss him.
The half giant goes, "We're going the opposite way. Do we
He has
need to
1,000
turn
gold for
around?"
you.
Oi, don't listen to him. He's fucking lying. The guy's dead.
I'm
He just
telling you,
died.
my God just told me and gave me a vision.
He's lying to you. He just died. Don't listen to him.
How would you know if Tom just died?
We literally just watched him fucking die.
Okay. As you guys pick up your pace, start moving to the outer regions of this town.
Why do you ruin everything for me?
I'm gonna say you're having this conversation as you're walking, okay?
Yeah,
Any conversation that's had is while you're in.
It's like 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
I've been stewing on it for a while.
Yes. You can see like the steam is coming off of your brow.
And once again, just so everyone's aware, I'm still walking like this. The mage hand still got like my beer glass, just like holding it, and every once in a while I'm just and then, why do you ruin everything for me? I just want a little bit of happiness.
Oi, how about this? Try this and shut the fuck up. And I toss him like a fry, one of the beast ones.
Sorry. Reach up. I don't reach up. My mage hand reaches up. And I... It's fucking cold!
Okay, so as you guys get out to the outer regions of Old Gotham, once you're at once you get towards the gates, you kind of see that the gates are not exactly for fortification, but more so for the aesthetic of the city. The city is a little bit more on the, like, if you were to look at a gothic type of city, however, bring vibrance into it, that's what this city kind of looks like. It's a happy, harsh architecture, if that makes sense. When you get to the gate, it's all steel rods. However, the steel rods are spiraled up on each one of the pitons that are in between the different portions of the cage. And then as you guys get closer, it actually opens up automatically for you. There's two guards that sit on opposite sides, and they just go, "Thank you all for coming to Gotham. We appreciate your patronage. Please come back at a leisure time to spend more money."
Oi,
Okay.
I'd probably check that alleyway. I think some people are getting killed over there.
Oh, no, those are the kids. They play a fun game. So, have a good one. And they just go back to, like, kind of zeroing into their own thing. Not really, like, paying much more attention to you guys. You guys start motioning out and moving out to...
Henry.
People just dying, and they're like, yeah, that's just the kids playing.
Pretty much. So there's gonna be probably one day, like one night of camping, and then you'll be able to get to the Citadel within that next portion of the day. Because right now you guys are leaving, I would say probably at like around noonish. When you get a little bit closer, and probably, let me just zoom in here. Let's say right about here is where you're able to get. If you guys can see that.
Yeah.
Let me just... Okay. So, yeah. The area around here is mostly mountainous and hillsides. Ooh, sorry guys, been burping. So, you're not really seeing... It's not like a dense, lush forest, or it's not like a rainforest or anything. It's a lot of hills, like one after the other after the other. There's occasionally some large areas of farm that the ground has all been tilled. You're not really sure where the farmer is that would be able to get out here because it's kind of far away from the city. However, you don't really question it. This is pretty common around this area, especially so close to Harley. The water table is pretty good, so a lot of this land is really luscious for all types of crops all over the place. As you guys start walking, there's a couple of mismatched animals. You see a couple of deer that run along on the right side. There's like a bunny that's like 3 times the size of a normal bunny, and it has antlers on it. It's pretty crazy. It kind of looks at you guys and then cocks its head again and then just like darts back off, moving at a way faster pace than you've ever seen a rabbit run.
I want that as a pet. I want that as
You
a pet.
almost could have. It's not a pet. You could ride it into battle at your size.
Yeah, it can trample you at your size.
No, I'm huge.
You're fucking tiny.
I did forget you guys are all small, so I feel like this would take longer. I'm not gonna do that though. So
We will speed walk very fast.
Usually this would be a 1-day travel, but you guys, because of the size of it is, you guys get a night to camp. I'm gonna say you start to watch as the sun kind of motions down, starts to kind of set towards the over a couple of hills in the far off horizon. You start to see some of the stars that appear. This area is very often used for stargazing because of how little cloud cover there gets and how little tree cover there is. So you guys kind of see a little bit of a clearing off on the, well, not a clearing, but you kind of see a like an area of trees that are, it's probably about 7 or 8 of them that are all kind of close together. They're not thick trees, but it's kind of one of those areas where you would think, hey, we could probably set up camp there and it'd be a comfortable position for either hiding or for moving around if something were to get closer. So we'll do the day of travel tomorrow. We'll do that. So you guys kind of all set up. Is there anything that you guys would like to do before you guys all kick in for this night?
So for me, when everybody goes to sleep, I'm going to pray to my God and thank him for the food that I got, the fries, and for the gold. I'm going to thank him for that and for being alive, and to hope that I can one day be welcomed back into the church with open arms.
Okay. So how we're gonna run rest on this is that there's gonna be 2 shifts. There's the first shift and second shift. The whole 8 hours of like full consistent sleep for anything I don't really use that much. So it's gonna be 4 hours of not doing anything, and then 4 hours of sleep. So 4 hours of sitting and doing at watch, and then the 4 hours of sleep is what you guys will deal with. So who wants to take first watch? The first half.
I can take first.
I will. No.
Never. I mean,
Both of you guys
Archibald
can.
do it.
It doesn't matter if you guys want to both do it.
We've already established I take a watch alone, so I'll take second watch.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
I'll do it.
But I set up alarm. I cast it as a ritual, so we also have alarm set up.
Okay. So Algroth and Archibald, I need you guys to both roll perception checks.
So as they're doing this, as I get ready for bed, I cast the alarm, and then
Okay.
I lay down in bed, and my mage hand tucks me in, and I hear the prayer for the French fries, and I mockingly in my tent go, "Have your French fries."
Can I like
Before I go.
can I do like a, I don't know if it'd be perception to see if I hear this, because if I did, I'd totally like throw a rock at him.
Yeah, it'd be perception. Hang on 1 second. My dad is calling me, and they're in Hawaii, so I just want to make sure everything's okay.
Do your thing.
A few moments later.
Okay, that's
We are all set. Okay.
108.
So, you guys were taking your okay.
He's throwing a rock at me currently.
Yeah, I'm throwing a rock at him because he's mocking my prayer, and I rolled the 22.
Rolled a. Wait. Okay. Who's throwing? Why is there? Who's stealthing?
No, ignore that.
It
Okay.
was, the stealth was if he could hear me or not,
Okay.
and he
So-
definitely did.
Okay. Who's throwing a rock at who? What?
I'm throwing a
mocking
rock
him.
at him. He's mocking me, so I'm throwing a rock at him.
Okay. Are you trying to hit him, or are you trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
just
trying
throw
to
a rock
hit
at
him.
him?
I'm trying to hit him.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Wait, I would like, before he says he's going to use it, I would like to use an ability, and I have to declare it before he rolls.
Okay.
So I'm declaring it. I'm not going to tell him what it is.
What am I rolling exactly for the attack?
So it's gonna be your I need you to roll it'd be your dex plus your proficiency bonus. So it's a d20 plus dex plus proficiency
Okay.
for throwing.
Roll 1d20 plus my dex plus proficiency. That's plus 5. Yeah, I don't think I hit that. That's
So
a 13.
it's 13. What's your AC?
14.
Oh, then it misses.
Unfortunate.
So I'm guessing like I throw it, but it just like bounces off the tent. Like it hits the tent, but it just like doesn't even hit him. It just bounces off.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck you, mocking my god.
All right. And then
Now
Archibald.
and I.
Yeah, I need. Well, Algaroth, you already rolled your perception.
Oh, does that count still? Because you told me to roll that to see if I heard him.
Because I was mocking him.
Because he was
So
mocking
you told
me.
him
Oh.
to roll it for that.
Oh, okay. I checked out on that. So then,
cool.
yes, I need you to roll another perception check. Archibald also roll a perception check. These are going to be for.
Oh, my bad.
Hey,
I
solid.
did that twice.
I failed.
You got a 1!
You're not very good at looking at things.
All right. So.
He fell asleep.
No, what happened was like Archibald, you like got set up as a turtle, and you kind of like you put your legs in, and then you just sat there, and you're like, I got this. It's gonna be great. And then you leaned up against a tree, and then your head like fell into your shell, and that was it. So like you didn't see anything that went on the entire time, and like occasionally you
It's kind of dark out here.
Yeah, occasionally Algroth would like look at you, and then you'd see like a tiny little eye peer up on the top and be like, I'm looking, and then just pop right back in. Algroth, you kind of, as you're kind of watching around, really where you guys are, it's more of the opposite of a clearing. It's a huddle of trees, I guess is what we're gonna say. So within this huddle, as you look out, it's just rolling fields. You can see a couple of spots of farmland, but the majority of it is just hills all the way along. You see like a couple of weird, they look like sparks from your like line of sight because of how far away they are. You don't really know what they are necessarily. It's more towards the northwest portion of where you guys are. So if you guys are here, then it's like over around here is where you're seeing it. And it's just like up in the sky a little bit. You don't really make out much from it. It could be fireworks. It could be explosions. It could be children on fire. You're not really sure. You just see occasional sparks.
I am battle ready, by the way, because I'm like one of those guys that's like walking around with his axe, just like looking around actively. And when I see that, I go and I poke Archibald with like the butt of my battle axe. I'm like, oi, fuck face. What the fuck is that? Oi.
I can't see that.
But yeah, you don't see any of it. You're just like, you look at it and you're like, I don't know, maybe it's the banshee, and like that's it. It doesn't make any sense, but that's about it. But other than that, occasionally the sparks, you see them off in the distance. They're not getting close or anything, but you have a pretty comfortable night. Nothing more goes on.
I'm probably uncomfortable with the fact that there's that happening, and I don't know what it is.
It's very far off. Like, I mean, when in the grand scheme of things, this would be like, if you could see partiality of the city, it's further away than that in the other direction. So it's not anything that would actually affect you. You're just like, what the heck is that? Like, it's just something to look at, kind of.
Aliens.
Yeah. So, the end of your guys's watch kind of gets put to rest, and you guys motion in. Who wants to wake up? Who wants to wake up Cage?
Me,
okay.
100%. Because I missed when I threw the rock, it didn't work, so I'm gonna go in.
As soon as you touch my tent, my alarm goes off, and it just the alarm audibly goes, "It's time to rise and grind."
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So the alarm goes off, and so you just wake up, you get up and pop your head off of the pillow?
No, I go back to bed. Yeah.
Okay.
Like everybody who has a rise and grind thing on their phone to wake up with, you always hit snooze.
That's true.
Oi.
Okay.
Oi, fuck face, wake up.
No.
Can
Pick
I
up a watch.
Can I like break his tent? I want to like kick down his tent.
Sure. Is it a cloth tent?
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say the AC is 10. So you swing whatever you want to at this cloth tent to take it down. Unless there's something magical about it. Did you do anything magical about it, Cage?
No.
Okay. So take your nice big old swing.
Okay, I'm using my two-handed battle axe to swing at it.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's it. Yeah, it's gone.
Fuck face!
You take a wide swing and just absolutely gouge the crap out of this tent. Cage, what was a very comfortable positioned sleeping arrangement, one that you didn't feel much of a breeze. It was a comfortable occasional like a couple of occasional swishes against the side of that is completely open now. You hear every element, you hear all of the crickets, you hear every one of the flapping of anything that's alive during this time. There's bat sounds, and more so, you see Algroth standing over you with half of your tent on his battle axe.
I told you to wake the fuck up!
How nice of you! You gave me a skylight. I've been saying I needed to make this tent bigger because I'm so tall.
I swear, if I didn't need you for this mission, I'd fucking cut your head off.
You've been saying that for like 10 years.
I kick him. Get the fuck up! It's your watch.
Oh gosh.
I I think you should take double watch now.
Here, have a French fry, and I shove a cold French fry in his mouth.
Mage comes slaps it out of the way.
It goes like whoop, smack.
Yeah.
How dare you?
You get the fuck up.
Go to bed.
I'm
As
trying
he's going
to.
bed, as he's going to bed, I would like to, sit and look up at the stars and thank you so much, good Lord, for these French fries today. I very much appreciate everything you've done for us.
I'm gonna throw a rock at him. I know he's mocking me. I'm going to throw a rock at him again.
Okay. Would you be anticipating this, or are you?
Oh, I know. I've been around.
Okay.
for 10
Okay.
years. I
I'm
know
just
this.
making sure.
This is nothing
Alright.
new, yeah.
I would like to declare if he hits me for a trigger.
Okay. Then take a throw with your rock. 20
Oh.
plus your dex.
Oh yeah. Roll 1d20 plus my dex, which is 2, plus my proficiency.
So
Okay,
that's a
you
hit.
got it.
50.
Yeah,
I
you
need
got it.
you, so I need you to make a wisdom save now.
Oh my god. What did you do, JT?
Okay.
Hold on. What is my wisdom save? No.
Yes.
Is it 17?
It is.
Oh, all right. You
Go.
saved.
Smack in the middle of his forehead, and he falls over.
Jerk.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh
I hear
my gosh.
How dare you?
Yeah.
I was praying to my God.
Fuck you. You don't believe in gods.
I do too.
God, I
Was it
fuck
Tom?
The God is named Tom.
Oh gosh, I hate you. All right. So, give me a perception check, Cage. It's a high DC because I hate your character. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
If it makes
Justify.
you feel better, the entire time I have watch, I have a stick and I am drawing like basically a crop circle around the camp. The entire-
Why do you remind me of some kind of like short Rick and Morty character?
Solid. Okay, so what is your intention with this crop circle?
So
I do have that
my
question.
intention is before they wake up, I want to get up into a tree and hide, and then just let them walk out into a camp that's not being watched. But
Right.
I am watching it.
give me a stealth check at advantage. So I'm gonna take the higher of rolls, and they have a. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is so easy for you. This is an intricate circle all the way around each one of them. There's actually even you take a little bit and you carve a spot to where like your body was, almost like an outline, like you died.
Oh, yeah. And I put some ash on it from the fire. I put some
Perfect.
runes around it, and then like I wipe my footprints away when I get into the tree.
It's in the middle of a pentagram as well, and then the crop circle surrounds it. Problem solved.
Gosh.
Okay. All right. So you rolled an 18. You scamper on up into a tree. Your watch goes pretty well. Again, you see a couple of sparks. Nothing too crazy. Way off in the distance.
Yeah, I'm sure they work themselves out.
All right.
And in his hand, with like just a little bit of sweat around his palm, I have a big rock.
Okay.
Well, it's big
All
to
right.
you. It's normal to everyone else.
So time passes. The moon slowly jets across. Well, both moons are technically seen at this current time. So you see one moon that's off onto the right. It stays pretty central. Usually it's there at most times. And then the other moon goes all the way across. You guys are met with sunlight hitting your face. However, Cage is nowhere to be seen right now.
Can I do...
It's quiet for the first time in 10 years.
Because of this, I'm not only like relieved but very suspicious. Can I do an investigation check to see if he's like hiding around like a corner or like above me or something like that, to see if he's like nearby?
So a perception check would do that. An investigation check is if you want to figure out the crop circle.
Oh, I really don't care about the crop circle. I'm like, is he actually gone? Like, I'm trying to make sure he's actually gone.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Oh my god!
I was gonna. It was literally like I had the DC. I was like, I'll do 20. I'm like, it was like early enough in the night where he would have been hidden for a long period of time.
23s, dude.
Yeah. So easily you see that Cage and his little self are stuck up in a tree, and what's funny is like you wouldn't have known, you wouldn't have realized it. However, you're looking around, and his sweaty palm that's been holding this rock for at least 2.5 hours. There's a bead of sweat that drops and hits you on the shoulder, and you look up, and you just see Cage over top of you with this rock.
Can I chuck a rock at him?
No, I threw it at him first. No, I have an attack primed.
I have to have advantage on that because I got you though.
Listen, no.
Hey,
but
hang
I've
on.
had this for sure. I've had this attack primed for 2 hours.
But you
gonna
are
say
weakened.
this.
You're sweaty. You're weakened, man.
Okay,
2 hours.
hold on. This is what it's gonna be. Both of you guys are on a roll. Dexterity plus, like a D20 plus your dex.
Okay.
JT, you got advantage. Whoever has the highest roll hits first.
So is it just straight dex, or is it the dex plus proficiency?
Dex plus proficiency, because
Okay.
it's like a throne.
I also would like to state that I would like to prep something just in case.
Okay.
So it's
Oh, Cage gets it.
Yeah, I got a 15.
Yep, Cage gets it. So as you look up, you go, and as you wind up, there's not even a motion, because as you're winding up, Cage has already thrown it directly down. This smacks you square in the forehead. And like, it's frustrating because it hits you, and it's like wet and slimy, almost like it's almost like a rock that's sat under like a riverbed with moss, but it's not moss, it's just sweat. And it hits you. It hits you and just slides off your forehead so fast.
Oh, can I try to throw another one at him in my rage? I don't want to use wait, can I use rage? Should I use rage?
you do have a bunch of rages.
I mean,
you can use a rage.
I'm gonna use a rage to throw a rock at him. Oh man, is it the whole D20 thing?
I would like to prep something just in case.
What is up with you and prepping? There's no way this is allowed. You can't. You're prepping so much. Freaking no.
I can't because I can see you, and it's my magical abilities.
Oh,
Hang on. Webcam died.
No. My preparation killed your camera.
Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work anyways.
Tom's better than you.
I totally chucked the rock at you, but you just dodged it.
2,000 years later.
Okay, where were we at? I don't even know.
I threw a rock
You were throwing
and
rocks.
missed, and he dodged the rock.
All right.
Actually, we're exactly where we left off the last time you came back.
This is so true.
We were throwing rocks and he missed again.
Okay. So what happens is that as Algaroth, as you looked up, you didn't even have time to. It hit you in the square in the forehead. So now the rock has hit you. It has fallen on the ground. And Archibald, you watched this whole thing. Is there anything that you want to throw in here, add into this ridiculously stupid encounter?
A rock, perhaps?
I think I'll just start cleaning up camp.
All right.
I don't join in their antics.
Like my true best friend would do.
Fuck you,
Okay.
you tiny piece of shite.
All right.
I'm very tall for my species.
You're shorter than my butt cheeks.
I'm like 6 foot tall.
In what universe?
Oh my god. All right. So, you guys wake up.
Oh yeah.
Who wants to? You guys wake up at. I almost called you After Dash. Archibald. Archibald gathers up all of camp while you two are screaming and yelling at each other for absolutely no reason and just yelling nothingness. And he kind of just comes over to you, plops your stuff down, and then you're just gonna start walking in the direction towards the Citadel. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I start walking.
How
Okay.
dare you think we're gonna go to the plot?
So that's what you guys do. You start walking towards the plot. That's what you guys start doing. You start walking towards the plot. Who wants to make a just do straight D20 roll? Yep.
I'll do it.
If you roll a natural 1,
I'm too busy.
I will give you an undead dragon. I will do it.
Oh, it's not a 1.
You are lucky.
Why would you give us
Alright.
this undead dragon? That's terrible.
He hates us.
He
Yes,
hates you.
I do. I do. I hate you. Honestly, yeah. It was either gonna be
We hate Tom.
it was either gonna be an undead dragon or ooh, never mind.
20 beat Tom.
So resurrected Tom. He became a lich in a day.
But he's bad at his job because he's drunk.
Yep. All right. So, you guys go through the rest of these hills. Now that you're getting a little bit closer to the citadel, the mountain has definitely started to allow some of the snow to cover the ground. You guys are getting like little splotches of. I'm gonna reword that because I was about to say splotches of white. You're gonna get little splotches of snow patches along the area.
Yes.
You know, the nice little like satisfying crunch as your guys' feet. Well, you guys weigh nothing except for I almost called you Atradash. Dear God.
Out of A names.
What's up
Yeah.
with the A names, bro?
I know. Archibald, he is like fully depressing through the snow. The rest of you guys are just like barely even cracking into some of the snow cover.
I just realized I'm about the same size. I was like, goddamn corgi.
This man just all you hear is. So
You make it to the citadel. You make it to the citadel. Okay, there was some snow. You guys got through the snow. It was okay. There was just a little bit of like snow flurry, like white out for about an hour. You just kept walking straight and you got there. Okay, so upon looking at the citadel, you see a very large stone structure. It is very obviously a castle that was completely demolished many, many years ago. Probably
By me.
it's been sitting in the elements of what the oh, okay. I don't know. I like out of the corner of my eye, I had a subway bag on the ground, but I saw something fall onto the subway bag, and it was like large, and I didn't know what it was, and I hadn't moved anything, but it was I don't know what it was. Still, I still can't see it.
You should burn your house down.
it's the only
Nah.
reasonable solution.
I mean, the average person swallows 7 spiders while they're sleeping.
That makes me feel so less safe.
Congrats! It's over
never
your
gets-
lifetime. It's over your lifetime, though. So.
Oh, that still makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm just. How am I not
Think of all
Spider-Man at
that-
this point?
Think of all the fiber you've gotten.
That's true. It's a lot of extra fiber, a little bit of protein. It's pretty good. All right.
A little crunch.
Yep. Snap, crackle, pop.
Rice
All right.
Krispie treats.
So, it's a busted up castle. That's what it is. Okay. It looks very old. The snow has like started to fall into the actual interior of the castle. It's not like, you know, a big castle with like a moat around it and then the interior is like an actual castle. It's just the castle on itself. It's just based as a citadel. There's not like a surrounding
Is this like Harrenhal from Game of Thrones?
I don't know that reference at
Oh,
all.
it's literally like it was like this giant like area, castle area that was melted down by a dragon. It's like no one like lives there anymore. Kind of like the way you're describing it reminded me of that.
It's not exactly melted down. It looks like make an Arcana check, whoever wants to.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let it be me.
The wizard, please.
Yeah.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
If only-
28.
This castle looks like something was casted in the center of it, and it blew the castle up and then sucked a bunch of the pieces into itself
Implosion.
and killed whoever was inside.
Oh, this got hit by a vortex gun.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Yeah. So as you guys start to make your way like through the giant archway that is the entrance of this, is ragged and beaten down as the majority of it is. It's still in pretty decent condition. There's nothing falling or shifting, and it's probably because the snow over time and the cold weather have actually cemented a majority of the joints and a lot of the cobblestone altogether. There was some really cool etching that's along a majority of the the borders of the doorways. It's a very strange type of lettering, and there's not like, it's not a language, it's just symbols. That's about all it is. It's very strange. And as you guys start to move more into it, you see that there is 2 staircases down. There's one on the right side and there's one on the left side. This is when you're getting into the center atrium, and far in the back end is a giant, ridiculously ornate throne. Like, there's not anything on it anymore, but like it looks like whoever was sitting in this would be like 30 feet tall. Fancy schmancy.
That is pretty fancy schmancy.
But it looks like whoever was sitting in this would be like 30 feet tall. However, the distance of like the seating to the like ground is only like 2 feet, so it's definitely like a normal person was sitting in it. The back is just gigantic for no reason.
They got long necks.
Yeah. So
It's draft.
you guys now see two. You guys see 2 stairways on your right and left in the center atrium.
What comes after 2? 3.
2 stairways on this right and left. Where do you guys want to go?
You can't comment on me and Nova show and tell.
I just don't say anything. I go down the right path.
Yeah.
I follow.
All right. So now this is where we are getting into.
This is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins.
Like some smoke.
What the frick?
So going on to the right, that's where you guys go right there. You now get into, it's a very large room. There's not much of anything in it, however, but on the walls there's these very intricately carved pictures of Jester hats, as well as magical wands, a couple of sparklers, it looks like, and a couple of other mismatched emblems and items along the walls. None of it really makes sense at all. It could have maybe told a story at some point. But yeah.
Oh, Graf, I didn't
Bless
know
you.
this. We were coming to your house.
So you see 2 paths essentially that you can take. There is this path right here, and don't metagame, okay? I don't deal with the lighting and all that crap, so pick what path you would go on.
I'm gonna go to the right path again.
Okay. Gonna go to the right.
Right,
As you get into this room,
I'm doing like arm stretches too.
okay. All of these, the first room had some decent lighting because of the 2 staircases. However, this room is a lot darker. Who has dark vision?
Me.
I do.
Oh, fuck you.
I do not.
Okay,
I'm a
the turtle. Turtle doesn't have dark vision.
You would
Okay.
think that he would.
Also, before
So-
we walk into this room, I would like to cast mage armor.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So you cast mage armor. So Archibald, you're probably gonna have to have.
Can I just hold
Like-
someone's hand?
You want to just hold someone's hand? You just want to go in dark? You want to throw a torch up? What do you want to do?
Hold your best
I
friend's
don't-
hand. Why don't you do
How
that?
do I make? Can someone make a torch for me? I don't know how to make a torch.
Do you not already have a torch?
Most people would already have a
Oh.
torch. I'm gonna.
It
I'm
should
gonna
be in
just
your
say.
inventory. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll do it for him. Don't worry.
Okay.
Thank you, Cage.
Anytime, buddy.
The fuck you guys been friends?
A week.
All right.
We
We
told
could
you this.
Hey, fuck you guys.
All right, here's your torch. It's kind of shitty. Ouch,
you.
it went out.
He's just
Oh.
holding the mist.
I hate
I'm
you
sorry,
guys.
sorry, buddy.
Archibald
my God.
acquires torch.
So as you guys enter this room, you look to the right, and there is a large, round stone double door, and then straight across is a little set of steps that leads up onto another platform. Give me a perception check.
All right,
Who?
boys, how are we gonna go in?
Anybody that wants to.
Oh, I do.
But just
I already
one
did it.
person.
Algroth. So as you started moving forward out of the corner of your eye, you swear you saw like, I wouldn't say a spark, but you saw like some bit of arcane, and as you turn around, you don't see how you came in, unfortunately. And all at once you like turn around and have this realization, you guys hear almost like a PA loudspeaker type of scenario. There's a little bit, it almost sounds like a little like click, like someone is actually trying to speak into it. And you just hear, welcome. Ooh, some more individuals. This is great. This is so fantastic. I am so excited. So, my name is
Fuck
Hector.
you! I don't care about your name. Fuck you.
Hector!
You are a very angry bunch of people. This will be so much fun. My name is Hector. I am the man Jester. So, welcome. If you make it to the end, congratulations. You are better than a majority of the people that have tried. I thankfully, and for your discretion, I removed most of the skeletons of the people that have come through.
Hector!
Because,
Are you
yes?
ready for the smoke? Because the gun show's here.
Fuck you! Get ready for these heads, bitch.
I think all of you together are the same size as one of my servants. So, anyway,
It's time for the clockety.
you are special. That is what you are. Oh, well, I hate you all so much. However, I guess that is what it is.
Oh my god.
Pick your path. Enjoy. There is many treacherous things for you, but I hope that you are
I
competent
just
enough
go
to.
right. I just keep going right.
All right, let's go find him and
All right, so
hang his
right.
ass.
Okay, so right is a stone, like a round stone door. It's a double door. It is locked. However, you don't see a key necessarily. There are, however, 2 holes that for a normal human would be at about chest level.
Oh shit! That's super high up.
on
So you're
both
saying it's
sides.
mid belly button for me, right?
You wish.
This is above your head. Like, it is so far above your head.
We've already established I'm a corgi-sized person.
I
Yes, I know.
go.
Open sesame!
Does anything
You're not a
happen?
wizard.
Not a single thing happens.
You have to say a code word.
You do it, then, you fuckface.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you my code word. I only get one of them.
Okay, I'll walk over there and then you do it.
No. You're gonna listen. Just like how you listened to me when I was praying the other night.
I slapped you in the back of the head. It's not necessarily like super painful, but I definitely just like nick you.
I don't want you
Fuck
to take
you.
my knickers.
What?
I don't say the word.
Oh, sorry.
Say sorry for that. Okay. All right. You
All
know
right,
what?
best friend, what are we
You know
doing?
what? No. You say that. You hear the little click, and you hear, "You are terrible." Oh, I want to see you die faster. And you hear the doors just open up completely for you.
I told you I had a magic word. I hid it in there.
Knickers, got it.
Oh my god.
No, that
All
wasn't the magic word.
All right, lads, let's go in and fuck some people up.
Okay.
Let's let
So-
our big boy go in.
Then I wait for Archibald to go through.
Oh my god.
He's a
Okay.
little slow sometimes.
I do the hand gesture like, come on, come on.
Hurry up.
I walk through the door.
Good job, best friend.
Okay.
Those are
So
best friends.
you walk through the door. As you come into this room, this is a it's kind of weird, the shift in scenery on this. You would actually probably refer to this room looking like a tent from a circus somehow. The sides are painted to mimic kind of like the striped red white from a circus tent all along the sides. And there are 3 different ways to get out from this room. There's the one that's straight ahead to the left, there's the one that's on the right, and there's the one that's on the left.
I'm still going
Each
right.
one of them still has a, let me get through my description.
I'm already walking.
So each one of them is covered, however, by a curtain. And at the very, very end, there is a long, very thick rope that is laying on the ground attached to a balloon. However, the balloon is floating, but the rope is too heavy for the balloon to let it go.
All right, Turtle Man, what are we doing?
Oi, fuckface. And I look over to freaking Cage. I'm like, it's your hometown. You're part of the 9th wonders of the world, you fuckface. Go back in your cage.
Let's
Yeah,
not listen
Cage.
to the idiot. Turtle, what are we doing?
Da 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 da, bitch face.
I'm about to cast Fireball on his bitch ass.
Wonder who he's talking about.
Let's touch the balloon.
Okay. So as you go up to the balloon, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm
I
not
die.
touching the balloon.
It fucked.
Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
That's how my best friend
Okay.
died.
Here you go.
Helium poisoning.
It's not bad.
18.
So this is very strange. When you touch the balloon, like you're kind of staring at it, and within it, you start to see like these really big swirls. As it almost looks like a what's the word? It almost looks like a tornado, but like it's deep in the balloon. It's very odd, and it's got this like red aura that goes within it. You two start to watch as Archibald's head starts to increase in size and volume, like it's being blown up by a balloon.
Oh
However,
God, I'm gonna lose another friend.
however, at some point he kind of like looks at it and he's like, and then just lets it go, and then his balloon head slowly comes down to the regular size.
Archibald, do me a never mind.
Oi, Archie, fuckface. Why'd your head get so big?
I think it was because of this. Wait, I'm not touching it, right?
No, you're not touching it. I'm gonna.
Okay,
you can,
I
like-
point to it. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Huh.
I point to the balloon.
Ah, wow. Oi, Cage, maybe you'll actually get tall for once if you touch the balloon.
I'm already 9 feet tall.
Yeah, stay dreaming, lad. Stay dreaming. So all we have is that and then the rope, correct?
Yeah. So all 3 of you see at this exact point that as you guys were looking at him out of the corner of your guys' eye, you see that the rope actually was flinging around and was moving towards you guys. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw at advantage.
It's
So,
an
highest roll.
anaconda room.
Oh, nat 20.
Okay.
16.
Oh,
Well.
20. Let's go.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
20.
as the rope kind of like comes around, all of you guys, like, it's jump rope. Just hop right over it. There's no problems whatsoever. This rope now, yeah, now as it's like a lot closer to you guys, this rope is about like 4 inches wide, like all the way along. It's a thick rope. And it kind of swings. It kind of swings. It like wraps itself back around the balloon. And you start to see it almost like constrict, and as it's constricting on the balloon, it starts to increase the size of the balloon, and the balloon starts to float up. Now it's about at, well, It would be at eye level with any of you. I'm gonna say it's at Archibald's eye level now, and it's kind of like sitting there, just floating right at your face, like about 5 or 6 inches away from your nose.
I will back away from it. I don't like it.
I'm gonna throw my
Okay.
javelin at the balloon.
Oh,
You throw your javelin at the balloon. Okay,
don't do it.
Give me a little attack with that boy.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna die.
Dude, that does it. So as you throw the javelin in, it punctures all the way through the balloon, and as loud as you possibly could, as loud as you possibly could hear it, it starts to whistle, just like how if you hold the bottom part of a balloon, where it's like,
Oh,
it does that thing. Yeah, it just starts doing that all over the place with a javelin. So,
Jeez.
first off, let's do, who is closest? No, Archibald moved back. I'm gonna say most of you guys would have been able to get far enough back. However, I do need you guys to make Constitution saving throws, all of you.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Oh, okay, still not bad.
Damn it!
Oh, still not bad, Archie. Oh boy.
No.
What's Cage got?
Oh,
What's
okay, I didn't see. So Cage, as everybody else, like you guys are all like looking around and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy because it was so momentary. Cage, though, you start looking, and as Algaroth and Archibald start talking, you do not hear anything from them.
Oh, sweet relief!
Yeah, so you are deafened for it won't be monk, but you're deafened right now. So at this point,
I obnoxiously raise the pitch of my voice. Hey, what are you talking about?
you can't even hear your own voice. That's what's frustrating about this. Like it's magically deafened, so you don't hear it.
Sweet relief for myself.
Yeah. So the javelin is now in the center of the room with like just an empty balloon. It's already pierced through. The rope also is now just a normal size of a rope. Like it's not 4 inches thick anymore. And all at once, you see all 3 of the different ways to move. All of those curtains just completely open up. And you guys now have your pick of movement.
I grab my javelin and then I take the rope and balloon and put it in my pocket.
Okay, sounds good. So, which way would you guys like to go? You've got
I keep going
this...
right. The best way I know to go is right.
Okay, so this way?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you get into this, it's a staircase, and the staircase leads down.
Bless you.
Ooh, sorry. It's a staircase, and it leads down into this large, kind of cavernous room. There's a stage to the right. And this is a completely painted black room. Like, all of it is very, very dark. Like, a shade that almost, like, you question, actually, if it's really the wall. Like, you put your hand against it to make sure that there's actually a wall there. And there is, thankfully. As you start... Yeah, Cage is just like just trying to like pop his ears this whole time. As you guys get in, the 2 of you, because Cage can't hear anything.
Yeah.
You hear again that little click from a loudspeaker, and he just time for a joke. What do you call a dog that casts magic?
Fuck you, no one even likes you. You're the joke in this place. Get us the fuck out of here. Where's the gold? Where's the booty?
A labracadabrador.
I don't think he just heard it. I don't think he heard a single thing I said.
Sick 'em. And all at once, you see that the wall that had a very large stage on it, there is now a rustling behind the wall. And you now see that the wall is black curtains. The curtains slowly start to move aside, and you see a polka dot colored dog. However, this is a different size of a dog.
I was like, how big are we talking?
This is a 15-foot by 15-foot dog.
Oh my fucking goodness! They got a giant. They got Cerberus
That
from the underworld
has-
here.
2 heads,
Oh wow! I didn't think I was gonna call that.
one with swirling purple eyes, and the other one with dark red eyes. And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh fuck.
Okay, cool. That tracks. That tracks. All right.
20. Jeez, man. This man's ready.
Let me see real quick if there is.
It's a freaking. Is it seriously a labradoodle?
No, it's a Cerberus that looks like a labradoodle.
Ha! So I did call it was a Cerberus. I
mean,
knew it.
It's a giant dog with 2 heads.
I mean,
not
anything,
much.
anything's giant to me though. So
I guess.
I'm 4'10", dude. Wow. Oh, wow. Gee willikers. Also, we're about to die.
Oh, really? It's gonna make me purchase that? Nah, we ain't doing that. Okay, let me just pull it up real quick. Do.
For all of you guys watching at home, make sure to like and subscribe and follow if you haven't, because we let us know if you want to see more of these one shots.
Oh, please don't.
Yes.
I don't
Please let us know if you
yeah.
want this particular group and this particular campaign again.
Oh,
Because
you want to hear this voice?
you want to hear this and see this dynamic, because it's obviously the best, right, guys?
Okay.
We the best music.
We the best. We them boys.
All right, so this is the room that you guys are in right here. I'm gonna say that each one of those squares is like 4 squares inside of it, but so this guy, just find his friggin'. Oh, it's been so long since I looked at one of these sheets.
It's been so long.
Hello?
Hi.
No, where the heck is my?
can
Oh,
I help
perception. No, that's
Welcome
not
to
it.
Domino's. How can I help you?
Okay,
Oh,
JT,
with pineapples.
am I tripping?
Go
Where
ahead.
is initiative on stat blocks?
For a monster?
Yeah, is there? Would there
it
be
is-
one?
It's normally by like where their XP and that area.
Okay, then yeah, this thing doesn't have any.
So
Addition-
just be D20.
That is very strange. Okay.
It's
Slash.
D20 plus Dex.
All right. Slash roll
Giggity.
D. So that's 1d20 plus.
Dex.
All right.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
That's right.
Okay.
Let me pull up the initiative.
That's what happens when you're a labradoodle, I guess. A Cerberus doodle.
Turn order. Oh. Okay. We're just gonna keep track because I'm not putting it into that. Alrighty.
Archibald
first up-
Witwicky.
So first we have Archie, then we have Algroth,
There you go.
then we got Cage, then we got
Little Cerberus Jr.
Labracadabrador.
Labracadabradora.
Labracadabrador.
Aw.
Okay, so Archibald, what would you like to do, good sir? You guys are probably a good 10 feet away from this monstrosity as it starts to slowly put its paws down onto the ground and maneuver itself out of its curtain-closed cage.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Okay. So before I approach the doggo, I'll turn the cage and kind of like sign to him to like stay put.
Okay.
I don't know if Cage understands that.
I'm not a dog!
I give him a thumbs up. Then I approach the doggo, and will attempt to swing my warhammer with one hand because I got my shield and I got my warhammer.
All right, make an attack, good sir.
All right.
Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Dang.
So that's a 15. So
Yeah.
as you take your warhammer and you put it up, you put out the shield, move forward, bear down on this thing, and as you do so, you see that one of its eyes just shoots a look real quick, and it separates its head, so you go right in between the two of the heads, missing. Only hitting a couple of the hairs as it goes down. And it is now starting to look at you with both of its sets of beady eyes. So now it is... Let me get this to the
I think
right
it's me.
corner of this. Yep, Algaroth, what would you like to do, good sir?
I want to go into a rage and then hit it with my two-handed battle axe.
Solid. Let's do it.
Solid. Oh.
Hmm.
I could do my bonus action though, right? Hit it again.
I mean, don't you?
You get
should
2
have-
attacks.
You have 2 attacks, dude.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know if that like was canceled both out.
Also, you also have reckless. I mean, he's gonna get advantage on his attack to you, but you would get advantage on your attacks. So, 'cause you're a barbarian.
He's
So it's
gonna
up to
hit
you.
anyways.
Yeah, I could do that later. I'm gonna just go ahead and swing it again.
Okay. You can do it every time. So
Oh, I can do it every time? Freak
You
yeah,
definitely
dude.
use reckless.
Then
yeah,
yeah,
just
Reckless.
use reckless.
Using reckless.
You're
Heck yeah.
you're definitely gonna get hit, so it doesn't matter.
Reckless. Oh, that should.
26.
Okay. So, you take your
Two-handed
Yeah.
battle axe.
Yeah, so you take your two-handed battle axe, you grab it off of, is it on your back? I'm expecting. So you take it one right off, grab it on the other hand, and just do one wide swing. Now your first one goes in the same spot that Archibald was. However, you kind of give a smirk to Archibald and then come back with another swipe right at the side of the head, and you hit it. Can you roll your damage, good sir?
11.
Whew. Alrighty.
E boy.
So we got 11 damage to it. All right. Next up is going to be the good old Cage.
So
The
we
worst.
see the camera view from behind the creature, and like dark shadows go in front of everyone. Like
Okay.
the lighting changes in the room.
Okay.
And then we realize what happened, why that happened, because a giant ass fireball is coming over.
Okay. So I'm gonna need dexterity saving throws from.
Actually, sir, I have this feat that allows me to pick my allies. War
Okay.
mage.
Run it up. How many can you select?
I
Is it
just
both?
I can just determine
okay.
who's friendly.
Okay.
Fireball.
Fireball jutsu.
All right.
Well,
So
He doesn't need to dex save
it does have to make a dex save.
Yeah.
Let's see.
for half.
Dex save. Does he have it? No, he does not. He does not have a dex. So the fireball is you. What you guys see is there's also like this tiny little bit that comes out, and it's like a floating little orb. And at first, you kind of look and you're like, huh, that kind of looks like the spark. And then it's just like, whoo, instant, and a giant array of fire that actually engulfs this whole area. You two somehow are able to completely hop out of the way or maneuver yourself so that the damage doesn't take it. However, when you look, this Cerberus is smirking as it always was before. And the eyes start to swirl just a tiny, tiny bit. And the red one you now start to see, as you get closer, it's a more of a hellfire type of pupil. Something that you would see from an underground or an underworld type of Cerberus.
Oi, fuckface! Did you just power this thing up?
So
He's gonna catch the smoke one of these days.
So just so you guys do know, that didn't do any damage.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. 'Cause I didn't want you to throw
I think
another
the
one and be like,
smirk
oh, it's doing
thing
something.
kind of was telling.
Oh, it's okay. I also took
Let's make it cheap.
lightning too. So,
Yeah. All right. So he is now looking at both of you guys, and he is going to do a nice and cheeky little. Let's see here. Slash roll. D20 plus 7. All right. So he's gonna take. Oh, he rolled a natural 1 on that one.
Wow.
So that first one was going to go towards Archibald.
Bless you.
Sorry. The first one goes towards Archibald, and as it kind of like rears its head back, it swoops in to take one quick bite at you. You manage to dodge completely out of the way, and it doesn't even touch you one bit. He's going to take one more. Slash roll. I'm gonna copy this real quick.
Yeah. Copy and paste, lad. Copy and paste.
There you go. And an 11. Does that one hit you, Archie?
Oh, wait, Archie?
Archie?
Oh, no. It was Algroth or whatever it was.
For Algroth, yes, it hits me.
That hit. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Barbarian.
Yeah. So he is going to do do a quick roll here. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's do. And he does 2d6 plus 4. Oh, and he also rolls advantage at you. I kind of forgot about that. That's okay. I'm not gonna go for a nat 20 on it.
Oh,
Does
sweet.
7 points of damage plus a 1d6. Plus 3 fire damage. So you take 10 points of damage total. So as its bite rears back, once it has its maw completely open, you start to see that just on the tip of his teeth, there's this tiny bit of ember that starts to form just at the gum line. And when he bites into you, you feel the piercing of those ivory teeth, and then there's suddenly a burning sensation as just a hint of that starts to kick in.
Fuck, that's hot.
And now the eyes switch once more, and the one that is not bit into you looks and rears its head back. And I need both of you guys to make. Well, actually, it's a 30-foot cone. How far back would Cage be?
25 feet.
25 feet? Okay. So then it would get you guys. I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw.
All three of us?
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Solid. All
Oh.
right. So, as it all once again, and it kind of gets shocked by this as well, there is a large sucking sound almost, and then suddenly you guys see as molten rock starts to spew out of this Cerberus's head. You guys take half of 21 damage. So what is that?
Why?
Like 10. So you guys all take 10 damage.
Why?
And it's fire damage. And that is, yeah. Okay, so that's it with that. And that is going to be the end of the Labracadabrador's turn. Up is Archie.
I will attempt again to swing me hammer.
Gotcha. Hit it.
Wacha! 23.
Oh yeah.
That easily hits. Roll your damage, good sir.
Okay.
You also should get a second swing, by the way. You missed it earlier.
Yeah. 11 damage.
I get a second swing?
Yes.
Yeah.
5th level paladins. Get it?
Oh,
Also,
extra attack.
You also have
Okay.
smite too. Remember that. So you
What's
can
a
be put. So you can use a spell slot and roll. Is it d6s or is it d8s?
It depends on what smite it is. If
Okay.
it's radiant, I believe it's a D8.
Okay.
But I could
Branding
be
smite? Is that one of them?
Branding smite you want to do first, right? So that would probably be a good one to start with.
I think that gives advantage. I don't know. I haven't played a paladin in a very long time.
Yeah.
I
Read it
haven't
up a little
played
bit.
one at all.
Read up a little bit possibly on it.
Second swing,
yeah.
boy. Do that
Yeah,
second swing.
just make your second swing, and then I'll say, like, as we're going through the next time, just check out all your smites to make sure you know what they do.
Okay. 24.
Easy
Jeez.
hit. Roll your damage once more.
Aw.
Hey.
8. All right. So as you take your warhammer, the first time, since you had missed right in the middle, you knew you weren't going to do it again, and you load up the next way, hit it so that its jaws crack together with a loud sound, and it's moving its head up. As you do again, you come back down, just grabbing the corner of its jaw, hitting it, and just moving the jaw ever so slightly. It didn't break, but you could definitely tell that there was some damage done to the jaw on that one. Next up, Algroth.
Is the pup still on me?
The pup would have bit at you, so like it's like within the movement of like your turn, it's probably released its jaws from you. It's not holding on to you per se.
Okay.
It was just for the sake of it biting there. The other head was the one that was gonna do the molten rock.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do what I did last time. Double swing that sucker.
All right.
It's at advantage, right?
You
Because
should
of the-
always be taking reckless.
Yeah, because of the reckless.
Yep. So 26. 26 hits. Roll your damage.
That's not that good.
9 damage.
Oh, that's
Oh, that
wow.
is a natural 20.
Holy crap.
So I do my natural 20s. What is the max amount of damage that your sword can, or your thing can do?
My hammer?
Yes. Like the
10.
two dice, the dice rolled together.
1d10
One dice.
plus 5.
1d10?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to do a 10. So it's 10 plus whatever you roll. So roll your damage.
Oh, jeez.
No, it rolled
Oh,
over.
It
rolls
rolled
it
automatically.
automatically like
It's
that?
14, so it's 24. Unless he gets the plus 5 for his. So he
Slasher.
rolled a 14 for his first roll. And then it's plus 10 from your other damage. Does he get his dex, or I'm sorry, his strength with his crit 10 damage?
How's he getting 14 though, if he only has a d10?
Because he has plus 5 from strength. He rolled a 9.
So what's the plus 3?
That's because roll 20 automatically rolls your second one for crit.
Oh, okay. Then roll your damage again, because that's what we're gonna add it. That's what we add it to. So it's the plus the 10 plus that.
Okay, so just hit that one more time.
Roll your damage on that.
Okay.
So you rolled 8. So you did 18 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, a little bit more than the other one. All right, so 18 damage. Where's my calculator? Do.
How messed up does this thing look?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna say so when you take your first hit with the battle axe, you catch it and like you gouge once again, like right along the side of the neck, and then with your next one you hit it, and with this you completely swipe across the jaw of the one that was on you, and so that jaw is like completely hanging down. And at this point the thing is looking like decently rough. You would expect probably about like 2 or 3 more rounds could possibly put it down if it doesn't do anything crazy.
Okay. It's my turn, correct?
Yep, it is your turn.
Okay, I want to run up next to everybody,
Okay.
and I'm going to scream at it and go, "How dare you defend my fire magic? You will melt!" And I'm going to cast Sickening Radiance on it.
Sickening Radiance. All right. So what kind of save is it? Constitution.
Constitution on its turn.
Okay. It does not have a Constitution saving throw. What type of damage is it?
Radiant.
Okay, cool.
And before my turn ends, I will Misty Step back.
Okay.
Just gonna
So-
go tiptoe away from all that.
I ran up. You will burn! Goodbye!
It's just like the tiny gnome you are.
No thanks, you're not gonna catch this smoke today.
What's the regular saving throw for something like this? Wouldn't that be
It's D20 plus con.
okay? D20 plus con
Giggity.
/ roll. Yep. D20 plus.
Also, I just realized I really didn't do anything for my AC. Like,
You don't need to.
Oh, not even close. So
26, bitch!
yeah, 26.
Dabblage, I'm guessing.
And it just keeps going every turn.
Wait, it's 26 every turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sickening Radiance is sick, dude.
ew,
So,
that's OP.
as it does, so as Cage casts his spell, let's see here. You guys see a bright green light, and it emits almost the entire room is lit with all of this radiant light. And suddenly you see that the Cerberus is completely enthralled in this case of light. It's almost like a beam that's coming straight down, probably from his god Tom. And
Tommy boy!
so, and you see that it like knocks it almost down to the floor to where the thing is just like it's looking decently rough. It is going to make its attack. Let's do.
Can I say for like visual reasons only, like any Final Fantasy fight or Kingdom Hearts fight where all the little light beams like strike like the boss fights, that's actually the effect that's going on here. It's just
Okay.
little radiant beams just continuously striking it.
Oh, gotcha.
A 1. Jeez.
All right, so he is going to do this so many times. Okay, so although Archibald did some damage, the other one's jaw is almost gone. So the Cerberus is going to be rearing towards Algaroth the most.
Ah,
Keep
that's
your
gonna
chin up
be-
high!
yeah.
So it's a 22 on the first one.
Get wrecked!
Damage.
The damage is / roll.
Please don't die! It's gonna hurt me!
Who else am I going to throw rocks at?
I enjoy our antics together!
Oh, boy.
You should be, unless it's fire damage, you should be taking
12.
half away. Zeus.
I should be taking half.
As long as it's not his fire breath, yeah.
Oh yeah. So you take
okay.
half of 12, so 6 plus 3. So you take 9 damage in total there. He has 3 more attacks.
Yeah, I wasn't taking half beforehand. I didn't realize that.
Okay, so he hits on that one too. And he hits on that one. So I'm just gonna do.
Good lord. I'm just eating. I'm just eating on this
Well-
knowledge.
You're a barb, dude.
Yeah. That's what I do.
So you take 5 damage plus 3, so you take 7. I mean, take 8 on that one, and you take 14, 7 plus 3, 10 on that one. And so on all of these, like what it is like the first Cerberus head that's actually still intact just goes in for like one quick bite. The other one rears its head up and just slams the top portion of its jaw into the side of you, like hitting right at your shoulder. You can feel the punctures go completely in. There's a little bit of a blockage because you can't, like, you're not feeling it from your rage. However, you can still see and feel that little bit of a burn sensation. And then right as you're going to like almost push the head out of the way, the other one comes in for once more and gets you right on your side. And again, the burning sensation is just frustratingly annoying.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the Labracadabra door is all set. So now it is Archibald's turn.
Gotta kill this
Okay.
sucker.
Fight
So
until you die.
I was reading. So for Divine Smite, do you have to confirm a hit on a creature?
It's on a hit.
Yeah, it's
So
on a hit.
okay, if I do hit, then I just declare Divine
Yes.
Smite.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I was reading.
And if you roll a natural 20, you double smite damage and your regular damage.
Go for the
Skid-
nat 20. Go for the nat 20.
Paladins are kind of redonkulous with
Yeah.
damage.
Paladins get busted when they get multiple attacks.
They're
So-
literally the worst nightmare for a DM is a party of 4 paladins.
Yes.
They're unkillable.
All right. So, Atrodash, what would you like to do? Nope.
It's Archie.
Archie, what would you like to do? Sorry.
Archibald.
Archibald.
He's bald!
I'll use my Warhammer.
Can I hear it yet?
Oh, yeah, you can hear.
The fireball probably popped your eardrums.
Probably after like the second attack.
13.
13 does not hit. You do have another attack though.
Skadoosh. Is it 18 hit?
With the
Oh, you rolled an but the natural only doesn't count because it's the advantage one.
No.
All right. So roll your damage on that one, good sir. And if you want to, you can do a smite on it.
I will do a smite. So do I do Divine Smite first or the attack?
Yep. Yeah, you do a divine smite first.
Okay. I don't have it in thing, so do I just type in the roll?
Yeah, you just type it in the roll.
Do radiant damage. The extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spell slot. I'll just do a first level spell slot. So 2d8. Ah, triple six.
Okay.
12, and then this is the Warhammer damage. The 13, right?
Yep. It's plus 14.
Is it?
How do you want to do it?
Oh.
Oh, sweet. I think as soon as Cage gets his hearing back, he's like, "Oh, I can hear again." I just turn back and I wink at Cage and I say, "Skadoosh," and I just like bring my hammer down and crush.
All right.
Head.
That's my boy!
Just like you guys have seen, like almost like the old folk tales of Thor and the gods. There's just that you see the large hammer like start to feel there's a radiant light emitting from it. You start to see cracks and like stretches and different little breaks in the actual hammer start to glow in this crazy, very vibrant display of colors. Swings it around just for flair and then just slams right into the middle of this, right on the collarbone between the two heads. And as it does, you see that the collarbone indents completely in. Both the necks come together, and in one foul swoop, you hear both of them snap, and then the whole Cerberus falls down, dead and limp, in the room.
Fuck yeah! Serves you right, you fucking dog.
I would like to cast
Alright.
Fireball!
No, please.
Sorry, Firebolt!
Where are you casting this?
Why?
Are you shooting it?
What? Does it burn it now, bitch?
Oh, is that?
I mean, it still does it because it's straight from the.
I have Sickening Radiance up for another 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave it zapping it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Bitch!
So you guys just hear over time. It's just like in the background. Just,
You will feel
It's
my
constant.
wrath.
alrighty. So let's see here. Okay. So I mean, you guys see, like, through that dark, because the walls were all painted black, you guys now notice that there's a little bit of a light coming from the far back, and that's because that was actually an entrance. You were probably about maybe 2 feet away from feeling that when you put your hand against the wall. So that's the way out, unless you guys want to go back the way you came.
Nah, let's leave.
I would like to
That little bitch said it was gonna be difficult.
uh
I killed his
cure
dog.
wounds. Cure wounds on Algroth.
Thank you.
Algroth? Go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need
help
some
him out a bit.
wounds of being cured.
All right.
Ooh.
So-
10.
Cool. You got 10 anyway.
Heck yeah, I'll take that.
All right. So you guys start to move on through the rest of this, up a little bit of a staircase, and you get right onto the top of the platform. Once you turn the corner, there's a long hallway, which, based on like your directions that you feel within this dungeon, that's probably leading into the room that you had with the balloon. To the up and to the right a little bit, there is another large atrium, and then directly behind you guys, as you look down the hallway, is another large stone door. This one is just a single stone door, and it looks like it has a knob on it.
The one next to us?
Yep.
Knobbing it.
Okay. Make a... No, I'm kidding. So, as you
Instant
walk in... Yeah. As you walk in, there is a large... it's a well, essentially. Well, not a well. It's a fountain, sorry. So there's a large fountain that's sitting in the center. It's got a very intricately carved statue of a jester. The jester's buck naked, though, and it's peeing the water into the fountain. And it has a smiley face on the front side, but the back side is a frown face, and on the right and left side of his face is a straight face on both of them. But yeah, other than that, I mean, you see that the water is coming pretty consistently. You can't see a bottom of the fountain right now. It's just like you kind of just see the water as like its murkiness in there. It's pretty well lit. There's 2 torches that sit in the back corners of the room that illuminate it, and it's shining pretty consistently off of the statue. So every once in a while, you guys get a glare that's like it kind of throws off your eyes a little bit. So, what would you guys like to do?
I want to drink the water.
Okay.
You idiot! It's piss water.
Oh shit, you're
It's
right.
pee-pee water.
Hey, fuck the piss water.
I say it after you drink it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We wait.
All right, then I take a sip then.
All right, give me
You idiot.
a Constitution saving throw.
Okie
You
dokie.
absolute idiot!
Oh gosh.
When will you learn?
How dare you drink random things?
So as you
Thirsty.
as you take a little sip of this, in your head, it's like you see like what you imagine part of your future to be. It's kind of strange. Like you start to see like different aspects, like you interacting with a barkeep at another bar, then you like plunging your sword through a guard at some random place. You're not really sure what it is. And then you see as you're looking across, there's an undead version of Tom that was in your vision that you saw, and he threw a bottle at you, and then it jump cuts to the next portion. You see like 4 or 5 of these things, and you kind of just like shake it off and just like, whoa, that was kind of crazy. And that's about it.
Fucking wild.
How is the piss water?
Oh, it tasted pretty good. It was very refreshing. It's cold, like it's very cold, so it almost tasted like it felt like it had ice in it at some point, or possibly. You're not really sure, but it was very, very refreshing.
That's what we're calling it these days.
That was some fucking good piss water.
I'm sure it was. You
wouldn't.
wouldn't tell me if it sucked.
You should try it. I'm sure you'd recognize it.
Oh no, that's okay. I prefer non-piss water.
Are you sure? You sure seems right up your alley.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I guess I go.
It's right up your alley.
I go to walk toward. There's only one other exit, right?
Can you believe this guy drank water?
Yeah, there's one other exit, and then there's like this long hallway that just like dead ends, and there's a little statue at the very bottom left corner of it.
Mr. Baldy, you should climb up to the top of the statue and try to move its head.
I mean, the statue is about your height. Like, it's not a big statue. It's just kind of chilling there.
I'm
Wait,
too
it's
heavy.
2
I'll
feet?
break it.
It's
Oh, are you talking about the peeing statue?
Yes.
Oh no, that thing's like 10 feet tall. I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
the statue that I just mentioned here. No, that statue's like 10 feet tall.
That very much morphs my statue.
No.
No, you'll be fine. You're not that big.
Yeah, I just ignore them and then just go down towards the other path.
Okay. So towards where? So
okay,
into this room?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you make your way into this room, it's a very large open room, and what's strange is you see like a bunch of barrels put all over the place. None of them really make a lot of sense, but they're just kind of like scattered. You see about 12 of them.
Donkey.
Donkey Kong.
What's in the
We're
other
finding
room?
Donkey Kong.
Come in here and find out, you fuckface.
No.
That's very rude, Pissy.
Oh gosh.
Come tear it to my face, bitch.
Okay, give me a second.
Walk into that room.
What do you want, Pissy?
All you just hear is like waddle, 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 waddle.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
Rada, 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 rada.
Okay, Mr. Bald, where are we going?
Who the fuck is bald? No one's bald here.
So-
Come on, does the turtle have hair? Do you
I
have
don't
hair,
know.
Archie?
No.
I point to Archie. That's the bald one, bitch.
That's who I was talking to.
Yeah, he keeps on calling me Baldy.
All right. So
That's my
as you
Nickname.
you guys are chaos. Oh my gosh. As you walk into this like room and you start to see all these barrels, you hear again the little click from the loudspeaker, and he just goes, "Oh, so glad you got to meet little Bitey. He's so cute. I have another joke for you.
Name.
What would bears be without bees?
Dead.
No, they'd be ears."
Are we fighting ears?
And then suddenly,
It's a bear.
all of the barrels,
Huh?
all 12 barrels
12?
that are sitting in here, open up. And from each one, you see giant swarms of dire killer ears. They are not bees. They look like they could be the size of a bee. However, they are all shaped to look like ears. And again, let's roll a
We're-
quick little...
I'm sorry, we're fighting killer flying ears?
Yep, killer flying ears.
What the hell, dude? What the
Roll
hell?
some initiative, Skitzers.
Well, I rolled mine.
Initiative 8.
Everyone get back to back. We don't want to get surrounded.
Ears.
So, Cage was second.
Yeah. Algrove got 19.
Yep.
Cage got 10. I got 8.
We're very speedy.
And we are gonna do. Where's that? D roll D20 / roll D20. Where did I put that? Nope. Oh, that's stupid.
Giggity.
There we go. Oh my gosh, it's at the
Good
bottom.
Lord.
Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter.
Freaking bees. No, ears. Sorry, they're ears.
Ears.
So
All
I'm
right.
guessing sound attacks hurt them because they're ears.
Let's see here.
Or
I mean, all they have to do is
Q-tips.
or Q-tips. I mean, as long as they hear Cage's voice, they're gonna take damage.
So I'm we Q-tips. So I'm imagining we're somewhere in the middle of the room. Are they coming from like a corner or?
No, there's literally like 12 barrels that are all over the place. So like you guys are kind of in the center, and I would say that there's like three swarms that have become like one big swarm behind you, and then there's like 2 other swarms to your right, and then up ahead of you that have become 2 big swarms. So there's about 3 big swarms all surrounding you guys.
That's not cash money.
I say we just leave and close the door. Ears don't have
I was thinking the same thing. I have no attacks that'll kill ears.
Well, if you do remember, you guys just entered this room from the fountain room. There is no door that goes there. And then to the right here is stairs. And then here is another door that you guys haven't gotten to yet.
I'm back to the sickening radiance.
I mean, I guess we can go back to the way we came and just close the door. Oh, wait, no, because the bees are behind us. The big swarm of bees.
That's correct.
We should run in the hallway so they all come in us from one direction. That band kind of sucks, though.
Yeah, they do. I mean, we could just go to the door that's like right here.
Then they all have to come from one direction.
Yes, then they all have to come from one direction. Yes.
Maybe they'll break up.
Again.
Oh gosh.
I vote for let's just yeet on out of here and go towards this here exit.
Yep, I agree.
Cool.
Which one?
This one.
Okay, so you guys get there, and again, this door is locked. There's 2 holes that are on each side, that are probably like, again, chest level for a human.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're chest level for a human that look to be about like the circumference of
We're all waiting.
There's holes in the doors, okay? There's holes in
How
the
big
doors.
is? It's very important for my immersion. How big are the holes?
Oh man.
Oh yeah, good, perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative first. Oh, we already did the initiatives,
Yeah, we
so I got those all set.
I'm holding action, by the way. If Zeus isn't,
I am.
So there's a swarm here, there's a swarm here, and there's a swarm here. So you guys are at that door.
And we are surrounded.
So yes, you are surrounded. And
I'm gonna
I will
wait
say,
until they collapse on top of us.
so Algroth, you were first, so you were gonna run to that door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'll say that you saw the holes. You could do an investigation as a bonus action to figure out what exactly they are, or if there's more to them. What do you want to do?
You said these are these stone doors, wooden doors? What doors are these?
They're stone doors. They're like big, like about I would say probably about 8 feet tall. And wide because it's double doors. It's about 4 feet on each, so it's about an 8 foot by 8 foot doorway.
Okay. Yeah. Let me go ahead and try an investigation to see if I can figure out some with this. Like if there's something more to it.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for me.
Dude, I'm fucking stupid.
Nope. You look at them and like you're looking at first, and then you turn. You're like, I think I could put my penis in it. That might work. It's a possibility.
Is that the joke?
Go fuck yourselves. I mean, other than that, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna stand ready. I'm gonna stand battle ready, cause I don't have a specific attack that I know of that I can attack small flying ears. So I'm just gonna stand ready. I'm gonna stand ready for an attack.
Okay.
Freaking small ears, dude. The frick's wrong with this guy? Like seriously, what's wrong with this guy?
I mean, he's a
And,
mad
if
jester.
an attack-
Are you really asking that question?
Yeah, I am. I'm genuinely curious. What was his diagnosis?
I don't know, it's medieval times. They were probably like, "You're mad," and he's like, and then blew them up.
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, I got all of the attacks built up. So whoever wants to go. Okay. So next up is Cage. So Cage. Oh, you said you're holding your attack. Do you want to do an investigation as a bonus action or anything like that to try to figure this stuff out, or no? You just prepared.
I'm holding a witty comment in a spell.
Okay. Witty comment and a spell. Archie, what would you like to do, sir?
Let's see. Did you ever say what the door was made out of?
Stone.
Stone.
Yep. 4 foot by 8 foot doors, double, that are right up against each other, and you guys aren't seeing light between them at all.
Stone.
Stone's cold.
I mean,
Steve Austin.
How tough are ears? I think we could take some ears down, right, guys?
I mean, you guys are the magic ones. Do some magic.
You could beat up ears.
Do some fucking magic on these ears.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I wasn't talking to you, bitch.
But can we get some hands?
I just stare at you. Just like, really?
Yes, I will swing. I'll walk up to like the closest ear, and I will attempt to swing at the ear.
Swing at the ear.
my
All
will.
right. Take a swing.
Take a swing at them ears.
Why, yeah, 15.
15 hits. So
Please.
Okay.
So essentially what happened is like you take your swing with the hammer, and as you swing through, now granted it's a swarm, but you hit through, and there's a good amount that you hit because they're flat. So once you hit them, they just kind of like crunch down as you hit through. Can you roll your damage, sir? And do you want to do any smiting?
No smite. Can I do another attack though?
Yep, you can do another attack.
Okay, so this is the damage for the first one,
Solid.
and then 21.
Ooh.
10 on the next one.
All right, so 17 points of damage. And you take out like decent amount, like a decent chunk out of this like grouping of the ears. Okay, so now it is the killer ears' turn. You see
Wait, they're
all
killer ears?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're killer
yeah.
ears.
I thought
dude.
they were normal ears.
These are not ears. Don't fly. That's not normal.
So they all like come together, and as they're kind of getting closer, like all at once, they kind of swarm in to each other, and now you guys are encompassed by the ears. The
Perfect.
ears.
As we get encompassed,
Yeah.
I would like to tell them a joke.
Okay.
Have you ever heard the one? And then I cast Shatter so they can't hear the ending of it. That's my held action.
Have you ever heard the
All right. Cast Shatter.
So it's a DC 16. It hits all of them,
Okay.
and they're deafened.
Okay.
Have you ever heard this one?
Boom!
Lord of mercy. DC 16.
And then
Constitution.
Yes. And I also want to do the little. Have you ever heard that joke, bitch? Mocking.
Oh my lord. All right, roll d20.
That's terrible.
There's no Constitution there.
Well, he deafened me. I'm gonna deafen
I
his
don't
guy.
make it.
I don't know how you're gonna do that, but yeah, I technically hit every single one.
Well, since they can't hear, does that mean like they just can't do anything? Because that seems to be like a pivotal point of their mechanics. Because that's an ear.
Let me just see here. So, did you roll your damage on it?
It's 14,
Okay.
and it comes out in a 10-foot cone in front. And it's just loud thunder damage.
Wait, am I in the middle of that?
So it's in front of you, so it's gonna hit at least 2 of the swarms completely, because the other ones are like literally in your space. So, unless it can cast on your position, can it?
I don't believe so.
Okay. So yeah, so there is a portion that's like right, like along you guys, but there is the other two, which they definitely. Oh well, there's one. Let me just roll the other one. Slash roll. Come on. Not 2d20s, just one.
Yeah,
Yep, neither of them. Okay,
I don't.
so they.
I don't think I can cast on top of myself. I think it's from my point.
Okay. So 17 was dealt for one of them, and then how much was the damage again?
14.
14. Okay, so 14 and 14. And okay, so what exactly does deafened do?
Well, they can't actually. Technically, they don't have the protocol for that, but they were not supposed to be able to hear for at least the next turn. They don't actually have the property of deafen.
Okay.
But I would like to argue because they're giant ears
That's what
that
I'm
literally
saying.
sound damage.
Like that's got to do more because they're literal ears.
All right, I'll say that it's
And it's
I'll
too
say that
short.
I'll say that it does double damage. There we go. So
Yeah.
it's
Yes.
a thing to it. So
It's like
17.
Pokemon now.
For real.
What's their weakness?
So 28 damage
Pikachu,
and
you stud your boat.
28 damage. Okay.
Pikachu.
So now it is the Killer E's turn. Killer Ear's turn.
Calories. Calories?
Calories?
I don't think they thought that joke was very funny. They kind of look angry.
Our opponent is calories. We're fighting to stay fit.
Oh no.
All right. So they are going to
The
they're
calories.
gonna each one is going to take an attack on you guys. Each one gets 2 attacks. So I'm just
Nani?
roll the
I ain't attacked nobody. Why you coming
So-
at me like that?
This one will be on Gosh.
Every single
Hey.
time.
Archibald.
Archibald.
What? Oh, it's not a slash. I didn't get the slash on there.
Archibald Witwicky.
Come on. Highlight the whole thing.
Sure.
Jackwagons.
Sure, we need to find the cube.
Okay, that one's not doing it.
I
So,
like my joke.
so the bite misses. However, what's your AC?
Bite?
19.
19. All right, so both of them miss. So essentially, you literally can feel all of like the tiny little stings and stuff from these bees. However, they are just not even getting through a majority of your armor. And now, for Cage, is it like Cage? You were in the middle of them. Is that what you were, or are you? Okay.
I could get optimal damage.
Okay.
Optimus
So then you're in the
Prime.
middle. So this is for the bite. Does 15
Miss!
hit? That one
That's a
misses.
miss.
And 9 misses. So those both miss.
You don't find my joke very funny.
They can't hear
And
me.
now on to the squishy boy.
Squishy!
Someone give me a hand.
That hits.
Oh, yeah.
And that hits.
Oh, yeah.
So I am going to roll.
Oh, man, I'm about to die. I can feel it in my jellies.
You're
How
not
does
gonna die.
A 12 hit you?
Yeah, my AC's 10, dude. Yeah.
So you take 32 points of damage first, and
Doesn't matter.
That's
half, though, so.
so not all of it. The 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage full, and then 12 out of the 32. So 20 points, so 10. So you do 20,
He takes 20.
yeah, 20 points of damage.
Okay.
From that one.
That's fight's so easy. Who would get hit for
And
these?
that one is 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 cut in half, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 points of damage in total from that one too. And you take the brunt. Every bite and sting, you feel all of it.
Dude.
The stings are like just barely getting into you. However, the poison damage does do a little bit more, and I need
great.
you actually to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's just great. Hold on a second. I think I read something. I have advantage on saving throws against poison, and I have resistance against poison damage
Okie dokie.
because dwarven resilience.
Okay.
So do I still? I don't still need to make the throw, do I? Or
Yeah, you still do.
Okay.
Yeah, it just means that you get advantage on the throw.
okay, I'm just checking. You said con?
And if you
Yep.
fail it, you get halved.
I definitely passed that.
Yep. So you take 1 point of damage from the other one. So it's half of the first thing and half of the second one. You figure out the math. I'm not doing all the math on that.
Wait,
I don't
so
have time.
half of the first 2 damages?
You take, for the rolling 2d20, 2d6 plus 3 plus the 2d6. You're taking half of both of those. So the 1 plus the 2 is 1, and then the 3 plus the 6 plus the 3 is 12, so 6. So you take 7 damage.
Okay.
That's what you're going to be doing. You're doing the math. I'm not doing the math on
I
those.
hate to break it to you, it's actually half again, but
So
It's just going to be 1. I mean, the
I'm
minimum
taking-
amount of damage
I'm
is 1 on
taking
it.
one.
because he is, I'm just saying it's kind of funny because he's got resistance. He's
Yeah.
saved for half, and he's a barbarian. So it's
Yeah.
3
So I took
halves.
1 damage on that.
Wow, you did. I look around. I'm like, this is easy. Oh my god, he's dying.
Because all the bees that didn't hit you guys just went over and just trashed me.
Okay. Next up is Algroth.
I'm going to go into my rage. I believe it was the frenzy rage like I did last time, correct? And then
It's just
yeah.
No,
you're just rolling at advantage.
Okay.
reckless.
Yeah.
Reckless, there we go. Thank you. And then I'm gonna just swing at it with my 2-handed battle axe.
Okie dokie.
You're also missing some rage damage.
I'm gonna take that. 11.
Okay, so 11 damage.
Oh my gosh. What?
No, I'm just trying to figure out which one you're hitting.
I'm just hitting the one that attacked me though. I'm assuming the one that's in front of me.
It's like 3 of them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you hit 2 of them.
Yeah.
Do a slash roll D3
Do.
twice.
One,
Like do
two,
a slash roll D3. Yeah, slash roll 1D3 and then slash roll 1D3. Okay. So you did this one. So this one gets. Okay. So did you want to hit 1 or did you want to hit 2?
I want to hit 2.
Okay. So you hit the third one and the second one, which are the ones that have taken the most damage. However, they take half. So half of 11, rounded down, 5. $53. And this one, 14.7, so 27. There we go. All right. So now it is Cage's turn.
How are these things looking? Jeez Louise.
I mean, they're bees. You're thinning through some of them.
These
But-
freaking ears.
So, is there a possibility, even with my movement, that I can position myself to hit all 3?
I mean, within the
Because it's 60 feet. So,
well, the hard part is, so these take up like a certain amount of space. So the certain amount of space is over top of you 3 right now. Like it's able to be stretched, and it takes up a 15. It's a 15-foot area. So the 15-foot area is your 5, and your 5. So it's that 5 right there. So there's one that's directly over top of you guys, and then there's 2 more like kind of behind it. That's how I'm kind of rolling it.
so can I use my bonus action to Misty Step out of it and get a better angle and shatter back into all 3, or is that not? I just don't have a point of reference.
If you shatter into all 3, I mean, you can choose them for the Constitution save, but yeah, you could probably do it that way.
Okay. All right, that's what I'm going to do then.
Okay. That's going to break it, so you're going to be casting it again, essentially. Right? Yeah.
It's not reoccurring.
Oh, okay. So it was 1. Okay.
Yeah, I have to cast it again.
Okay.
So let me count down my second level spells real quick. Alright. Let's go for a shatter on all 3 then.
Okay.
Shazam!
Damn, bad damage.
Still damage.
Let's do slash roll, and then I'm just gonna do 3d20s, and then I'll just look at each one individually. Gosh, I'm so bad. It's crazy. All right, so all of them take 10 damage. So there.
We
Yeah.
require them to take double that.
Can I argue for double again?
Oh yeah.
Also, with my 25 movement after 30 feet of Misty Step, I want to run the fucking opposite way.
So you're gonna run over here.
I would like to get some distance.
Okay.
I just
Alright.
saw my very big barbarian friend get absolutely massacred.
Gotcha. All right. So you're gonna sit there. They're pretty comfortable over here slapping
my-
you guys.
Ah!
Yeah, you're hopping out. So Archibald, it is your turn, sir.
By the way, I lead it with another joke.
How about this one? Knock knock!
Good God. All right, Archibald, it's your turn.
Okay. Just to get another perspective, what's going on? Like, how many groups of them are around?
So
Like-
currently, you are surrounded in one. Yeah, you're surrounded in one, and then in front of you is another one, and then beside that one is another one. So you have essentially 3 big swarms. They're like, you can see them roughly in like the around each area, but it's like a kind of like a slowly moving like oval almost. So they're like all kind of around. You can get through them. You're gonna take attack of opportunity from the one on you, and then the other one. But it's up to you. It's however you want to roll it.
I'll focus the ones in the group I'm in then. And I'll just swing with full
There is-
reliable.
So
yes.
Cage is gone, so there is a spot in between you that you could hit if you want to hit in front of you or beside you, to where you wouldn't hit like one of your teammates essentially. So it's up to you, because the one that's on you guys has taken the least amount of damage.
Oh, I don't want to hit my teammate.
No, I'm saying that you
Oh,
won't though. You have enough.
okay.
So Cage Misty stepped out of there. So there's now a gap of 5 feet in between you two, that if you start hitting that, then that will cause damage to the one on you, but it won't cause damage to any of your allies.
Okay.
If Ultra Dash can sense
Ultra
it.
Dash is
Archer ball.
if Mr. Baldy calls him his friend, I want to shatter him next time.
Ultra Dash is the Super Saiyan version of Ultra Dash.
Yeah.
I am Ultra Dash.
I'll just Warhammer the one in front of me.
Okay. Warhammer
Yeah.
the one in front of you. All right. So the one in front. Give me a d20 roll, good sir.
Oh wait, the roll or another 1d20?
Well, so that was your first attack. That one hits. So roll your damage.
Oh, okay.
So
Seven.
plus 4.
No, it's just 7.
Oh, it's just a 7.
7.
Okay. So that is 16.
Sorry, I'm not trying to backseat the damage there, but
No, you're good.
it
And
matters.
then,
May I do another attack?
yes.
May I?
Okay.
It's like
Oh, I
Oh.
failed.
Oh no.
That's actually.
Oh no!
Oh, that's tough.
No.
Also, I just realized that so the 7 though is halved. So just
Oh
bludgeoning.
no.
Okay. So yeah, the first one you like whack through, and again you hit a couple of ears as you're going down, and you just see them like, they're kind of like piling up on the sides of your hammer, and it's nasty because like as you look at it, it's not bleeding, like none of them are bleeding, but it's like very obvious that it's like wet earwax like falling out of them in different ways. Yeah, just to add the more fun. But then, however, when you go to swing again, they like almost anticipate it and kind of like form around. So it's like as you're moving through, it's almost like the air is pushing the ears off of your hammer because of how blunt the object is. All right, next up is Cage. Oh wait, no, Archie. Never mind. Now it's the Killer Bees. My bad. I got it confused because there's 2 A's.
So many A's.
Yeah. All right. So the Killer Ears are going to take their quick little attacks now. The tough part is so the first 3 attacks are going to be on Archie. The last 3 are going to be on Algroth.
Yep.
So
Good luck, boys.
How?
this
No.
hit. Okay, so miss, hit, and miss.
Don't
and
die.
that one is a bite.
How do ears bite?
I don't know.
You know, like the opening inside of them.
Is it like the hairs in
claps
the
down.
ears?
You know how like if you were to like take your hand and you just like cupped your mouth and then you tried to like suck on your hand, how it like feels like your skin is pulling up, that's what it does, but it just like snaps part of that skin off.
That's nasty. That's real nasty.
You asked. That's your fault.
I mean, I can't argue with that. It's still nasty.
So you're going to take do you have any type of, I am rolling so bad. Do you have any type of resistance or anything to poison damage?
I have divine health. I don't know. It says the divine magic flowing through you makes you immune to diseases, but I don't think poison's a disease.
No. Yeah, unfortunately it's not.
That's a
So, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You
Okay.
need to make a good one, or you're gonna die.
Constitution saving throw.
I
21.
think that's a good one.
That's perfectly fine. So you only take half of 5, so you take 2. So in total you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you take 7, 8. You take 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Okay.
Yep. And now for Squishy Boy.
Oh
If
man.
y'all start dying, I'm going to pull an American when we lose in a war and
I hate
dimension
this.
door. You're so bad.
Oh
What's
my
happening?
God. Gosh.
American.
Got you with 2 of them at least.
Good grief.
It's a bite and it's a sting attack, so
Oh.
it's gonna give you 1 bite.
God,
Sting attack's good to be hit by for you.
I don't like getting hit.
It's like 1 damage. Oh God.
So that one is it's halved, so you take half of 35.
Yeah.
You're a friggin' narc.
Oh.
And then
Gosh. So what is that like? 15, 17, 16.
17. Yeah, no, it's 17. And then figure this one. Okay, half of 3, whatever that is. Make a DC, make a Constitution saving throw advantage.
We'll see if we divide it by 3 again.
Okay, and then it's 18 halved, right?
No, you have to make a con save.
Make a
first.
con
con
save first, and
con
then we'll
save.
figure out all your halves.
All right.
You know what? Honestly, after this, the bees all look at each other and the ears all look at each other. They go back in their barrels. They're tired. They're done. They don't want to keep going. They notice that the one dude is hitting them with really stupid jokes. They keep getting deafened. And then whenever they stab into anything, nothing ever happens. Or somebody is always deflecting it. They never feel their stingers. Their poison doesn't do anything. No one's being petrified because it has the ability to petrify people. Literally has the ability to paralyze and petrify, but it's never gonna happen. So all the bees go back into their cages.
Oh man.
And I just yep, that's it. And they're all just back into there. And you hear again a little click and just goes, oh, I hate humans so much.
I'm a
Just-
dwarf.
You know what? Good luck finding whatever I left in here. I hope it wasn't a lot, because you don't deserve it. but you still find it.
The fuck you,
So go
fuckface!
ahead. Yeah, you can just go ahead. Stick your pee in the hole. Stick it. Do it.
Excuse
I know
me,
you want
sir.
to.
What
Are
the
you
hell?
saying that you're letting us go? Can we have another map to another one of your games? This was fun.
The click goes off.
He's a little bitch. I hope he can hear me soon.
Oi, Archibald, I need you to come heal me, man. I'm dying.
Well, first, in order for him to heal you, you have to put your dick in this hole. It's part of his religion.
First of all, fuckface, no dicks are going in any holes in this here place.
Oh man, I got hurt a whole lot in that fight.
I hate you
Wow.
so much.
Look at this hair. It's out of place. Wow. I thought you were a big tough barbarian.
I am. I'm still alive, you fucking twat.
I'm glad they didn't touch me or else I would be dead.
Okay. Where do you want to go? Pick it.
To the end?
Yeah, I mean, to the treasure would be
yet.
great.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna suffer through every turning corner. Okay, that's what you're gonna do.
Well, first, I need Archie to heal me. Archie, I need to.
Can we take a long rest?
That'd be great.
No.
Can we take a short rest?
We can go into the pee fountain room since there was no enemies in there and take a long rest.
Every time you take a long rest, I'm gonna send bees in. Just no, keep walking, keep moving.
Well, Archie, I
hand
need
is
you to
fun.
divine hands me. I'm
At this
literally
point,
dying.
The mad
Okay.
clown is just, the mad jester is just mad. Like, that's it. Okay? So, whatever, he's going to purposefully be annoying you. Not trying to kill you at this point, but just annoying you. That's it.
Mr. Clown Boy, I do have that tent that you can't hurt me in. Get wrecked.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna cast.
Does he get both 8, so 16, or I did at level 2.
You,
Right.
so they
I don't know.
they get 8 healing. Or okay, that's 2 different things.
Well, they asked me what level I wanted to cast it, and I said level 2.
Yeah, so it's different. 16.
Okay.
Oh, so okay,
Sweet.
you got 16.
Let's go.
There you go.
I'm literally like.
Yeah,
Still
yeah, we
bad.
get it.
I'm still
Yeah, we
not-
get it.
I'm still gonna
Continue.
die.
Just start going through
does,
the dungeon.
Does the
please.
door open? Like, I'm not putting my pee hole in there, but does the door?
It's not opening. It's not opening. You have to do something. There's 2
I say
holes.
knickers.
You're gonna hear the click. It's not gonna work this time. Just figure it out. And then it clicks again.
Damn it.
Can I do I think perception check to see if there's a key in the room?
Or
Or
investigation.
investigation.
Can I help him?
Would it be perception? What?
Perceiving.
Do a perception check.
Oh gosh, I'm not liking the laugh. Aw.
You die.
For 15, you see it as plain as day. You turn around and you start to look. There's a mirror that's like set
Holding it.
exactly up behind you guys. And as you look, there is a very obvious apparition that happens in the mirror. And what it looks like is 2 individuals standing, bare cheeks out, with something put inside of the doors.
Hmm.
And then above it, in like ye old font, it says, "You know what has to be done."
It wants to molest you.
With the middle finger, with the middle finger sticking up.
Cage, fuckface. What? Can you decipher this riddle? I'm having such a hard time with this riddle. I'm not understanding this.
Make an intelligence check. If you roll higher than a 12, you know exactly what to do.
Me?
Yes.
Alright.
I swear to God. You
got
rolled a
crit.
natural 20. No, you know what to do, and you have to do it. You have to do it now.
I don't know.
There's 2 holes, boys. There's 3 of you. Somebody's not getting buck naked.
Alright, someone's gonna be the bigger man around here. I'll show you. I pull down my pants.
Bigger man! And I take down my pants.
I assume at the same time we both insert as we're arguing about who's the bigger man.
Again, that's the pants drop and then the door is open. We jump through all of that. I'm not describing it. I don't want to hear it. Nope, we're continuing.
As we're walking through the door, I told you.
It did it because of me, you bitch. I pull my pants up.
Sure.
Looks like you're a shower, not a grower.
What's funny is you guys now realize.
Tall.
What's funny is you guys now realize this is the room that didn't have a door from the hallway. That you could have just easily went through the door that you just opened with a doorknob and then just walked to the right.
I just continue walking forward.
Yep, that's it. Yep, all right. So you go up a set of stairs that leads to a platform. Then you go down a set of stairs that leads to a platform. Then you go up another set of stairs that leads to a platform. I don't know why they designed it this way. Now, when you look in, there's a door. And then through this door, you can see this is the same room that had the balloon with the rope. Do you want to go back into that room or do you want to just keep going forward?
Keep going forward.
Fantastic. You go up a set of stairs, then you go down a set of stairs, and then you meet a door. This one doesn't have any holes. It just has a pull handle that says push.
I pull it.
I push. Is it 2 doors or is it just one?
It's too complex.
It's just one
I was
door.
gonna say
I look up at the speaker on the ceiling. It's too complex.
Hang on, my battery died. Oh god. Oh, what time is this?
Oh my gosh.
I believe we're going to have to teleport through this door.
It's the transmission.
I'm not joking. Stop mocking me.
Boy, I think we're gonna have to put our pee holes in this doorknob. It's the only way.
Well, me and you already did, so I think it's time.
Archibald, it's time to show us your stuff.
Come on, Baldy.
Is he bald down there? I mean, you guys are best friends.
I don't know. That's kind of a weird.
Did anyone try to push the door?
No, it's too difficult.
Archibald puts his pants down.
Right when you put the pants down, you hear the loudspeaker. Oh my god! Why? Why are you like this? And then he opens, like, the door just opens wide. He's like, I can't believe it. I can't. I cannot. Yep. Okay. And then again, the loudspeaker goes off.
I knew that solution would work.
Works every time.
Now you're looking into a room. There's staircases that go down into the first room that you guys walked into. The first room that you guys walked into. Straight across is another set of. These are wooden doors that have engravings on them.
I hit him both with my battle axe.
I saw a really good movie called Hey Johnny. He goes through the door. You should do that.
Roll your attack. I can't believe it. It's actually. Oh, are you doing this reckless?
Yeah.
Are you going into a rage? Okay. So you went into a rage.
Oh, dude!
You just break the whole door in. You rolled a natural 20. You were doing double. The DC was 15 and the damage was 10. The door shatters into a million pieces as his battle axe goes smashed right through it. Now you're in a large atrium, and in the middle of this, you see the ghostly apparition of a jester. He looks at you and simply just says, I hate you all.
You're
so
not
much.
my best friend.
Nope, we're not.
Can I throw? I'm gonna throw my javelin at him.
That's what all my friends say.
He just goes right through him and he goes, "Ha, that was so funny."
Hey, we've only gone to
And
the
then
laugh.
He just points and he's like, "Just go through that door. There's probably some treasure. I don't remember anymore."
No, thank you for the invitation.
This.
Thank you.
Thank you, fuckface.
Next time you build a spooky magic dungeon, invite us. We had a great time.
Nah, what else did?
So as you open this door, you look in, and there is a set of stairs that lead down. The only thing is you can't see the floor, and it is very, very obvious that you are hit with a very pungent smell of piss. The entire room is filled with 6 feet of piss.
Oh, that's delicious. Does this smell like the thing you tasted earlier?
And as you look down, this is very clear. It is very clear. It's yellow, but it's very clear.
Oh.
You can see that there are 5 chests at the very bottom and a statue of the Jester that's holding a rod in his hand. Don't make it weird.
It's his rod.
Figure it out. All right, what do you guys want to do?
All right, so I want to grab my mage hand and go grab his rod.
It's 60 feet away. How far's your mage hand, wizard?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I swear, if it's 60, I'm pretty sure it's
I
30.
think it's 60.
It's 30. That's
Oh, so
There you
close.
go. So you gotta get halfway in.
How far are the chests? Are they 30 or are they also 60?
Oh, he's also underwater? Oh, I have
Yeah.
no problem. I'm swimming in it.
Oh,
You just swan dive in.
Well,
Looney Tooty, it's my fucking booty.
I can't have him have all the fun. And I jump in too.
I stick my big toe into the.
It's warm. It's so warm.
Oh,
It's
yes.
uncomfortably warm.
Yo, it's like a warm summer afternoon.
Can we breathe under the piss? Or is this like...
What's your constitutions?
my con's 20. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys get 5 minutes of air. I hate you all. You have 5 minutes of air.
Okay.
So
I
I have
have the
swan.
ability
I want you to
at
know
the
that
portal. Hold my breath for an hour.
So I want you to know, my swan dive. As I swan dive, the camera sees that I've already dropped my pants to jump into the water. Can't get those wet. That would be weird.
I dropped my weapons, but I didn't drop my clothes. So I was just like, oh, that's a good idea.
Oh my gosh. So you guys are buck naked swimming in pee right now?
I
Yeah.
am. Yeah.
I mean, I just look like a turtle. So.
For you, you're
There's
just doing turtle
there's
stuff.
an earthquake. The building caves in. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You guys all perish. No. Roll, all 3 of you, roll investigation checks.
All right.
Investigation.
Aw.
Good.
Good.
16.
Oh, wow. Let's go.
I swear, if I see Cage, I hate it. Cage, you can tell that if you rub the inner thigh of the statue, then the rod will be released.
So not only do I have the ability to rub both hands, but my mage hand also rubs his rod. Both thighs and a rod.
You get the rod. It's a very magical rod. No, I'm not. It's a very magical rod, and it's worth thousands of gold. You guys find rubies and chest plates, half plates, full plates, all types of different things, all of them shimmering with magical essence, built-in runes.
Okay.
You have gobs and gobs and gallons of gold that are within each one of these chests.
Nice.
This is obviously going to set you up for life to where none of you have to interact with any other humans forever and ever and ever again.
Probably
so
so
that
will.
Gambling
you will
addicts.
no you guys will hopefully retire and this band will never be put back together.
I mean, I'm 200 years old. I haven't retired now. I'm not going to.
That's where we're gonna end the session.
As
That's
I get out
it.
of the pee water, by the way, I prestidigitation, so I'm completely clean. I will not do it for anybody else.
That tracks. Thank you for joining us. I don't know. I feel like I'm sorry. I don't know.
I'm
Congrats.
sorry, yeah.
If you actually sat through this,
It's
you-
3.5 hours.
you
session.
need to get a new hobby. You need to get a new hobby.
Go watch
and-
whatever other shows it's better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have shows with storylines and well-built characters that aren't just made to
That-
make the DM mad.
That's a
We
lie.
have-
That's a lie. We have Joe Swanson, whose whole mascot purpose is to be disabled. Okay.
Hey, there's nothing against that.
Well, no, but he's
Either
like
way.
he's the mascot.
No, we are done. It is late.
And
Good night.
D&D
And
gasm.
I come back at some point. Probably not if this is showing up. Goodbye.
Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yes,
Bye.
Mondays and Tuesdays.
And catch us on YouTube at BP Fun for other nerdy fun content. If you're still here,
Trust me, they actually have storylines and good characters.
They
Yeah.
are.
don't use this as a basis. Don't use
It's
this as a
not
basis.
normal. No, I'm sorry. Continue. Goodbye.